Hi everyone, hello, and yes, it's Suzanne Gill live Sunday night at 8 o'clock. Yeah, and I'm on time, which is pretty amazing. But hey, waiting for my audience to build up, and while I'm waiting, I just want to say thank you very much for everyone who's hold on a moment, I got it right. Yes, just waiting for the chat to appear. There we go, comments, got you now. Hey Sam, hello everyone. It's so lovely to connect with you all. It's been a while, I know it has. I've been a very busy lady this year, been connecting on so many levels, and I just want to share some of them in reference towards the podcast that's going to be live very soon. And yes, we are delving into the tarot cards as well, so there is going to be a lot to do and a lot to engage with. So yay, fantastic. And yes, I can see Margaret and Palm, everybody, and Jane. Hiya, Jane. It's so lovely to connect with you. Hope you're all well. And yes, Andy, it's so nice. It's so lovely. And I hope you're well too. So I've been eager to really engage with you all because it's interesting to hear that a lot of people are asking for me to come back live. Okay, which is brilliant. Which they say that they've missed me. I don't know why, but like I say, that's the way it's going to connect. And the other is that there's a lot of things going on around our everyday life at the moment. And I just thought it'd be interesting to see if there's any way that we can get some connection here, work as a community, work as online followers, and also enjoy and listen to what other people have to say. Your views mean a lot, and sometimes you never get heard. Yeah? Do you agree with me on that one? Let me know. Oh, Lisa, it's lovely to connect with you. I see you're on YouTube there. That's lovely. Thank you very much. And Samantha, yes, it's so lovely to connect with you too. Oh, that is beautiful, Pam. That's so nice. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes. Hold on. I'm not familiar with this new system, by the way. It's called StreamYard. It's great. Multitask, gets on every platform, everything that you can understand. But in connection to it all, it's all like, if you could see behind the scenes right now, you'd be thinking, how are you coping? Where's this taking you? Yes, nowhere. Yeah, you'd agree with Palm. So, delving deeper into your outlook, right? Okay, we are the modern day era now. We've got technology at our fingertips. We've got everything we need. You don't have to go out the door. You can do anything you like. If you have money, you had reference towards that. You had a lot of things going on. So why is there, and this is my opinion, why is there something missing? What is that? What's that missing out of it all? Oh, thank you very much. I can see everybody joining me. That's one of the interesting subjects, the topics that I want to talk about. So what's missing? Why is everybody, well, not saying that everybody, but why am I getting a lot of interest on the mental health and awareness and I don't feel myself? And how do you know that? What taps in your energy? Is there any questions you'd like to ask me about the spirit world, about the realms, about other things that come in and you're not aware of? And these are that just opens up a new door now, doesn't it? I'm not saying we're going down any Alice in Wonderland or anything like that, because that's already there. But what is the interest that fascinates you? What is it? Spirituality is the way forward. How do you know that? Is there any way that you can protect yourself on a daily basis? Yeah, loads of ways, tons of ways that you're most probably thinking, well, how is that possible? Because what you're tapping into doesn't mean it doesn't have to come in and basically saying, hello, I'm tapping into you today. It's not a race. It's just a journey. It's a journey on spirituality. It's a journey on base and how you can decipher towards what's coming through from your guardian angels to everyday life, really. If your heart, here's one that I can tell you. If your heart is yearning, right, and you don't know what it's yearning for, and you can turn around and say, if we were having a conversation right now, you say, right, okay, I can't understand why my heart is just, I'm so emotional, it's breaking down the barriers and everything else, right? Firstly, the heart chakra is the main important one because that is one that resonates around, sends the signals towards the roots and the sacral and everything else, right? And it also sends that clarity going up and down the body and towards the etheric. So you're telling me that your heart's aching, you can't understand it. You don't want to just open that Pandora's box and turn around and say to yourself, oh my God, am I going to go down at this avenue and then come out of it worse than what I already said? No. Do you know when your heart is aching? Because your body is telling you something. Your mind is telling you something. And the clarity is never there. So the way I do it is, when my heart feels like a little bit low, I get a clear quartz crystal. I get a pouch. I cleanse it with water. Just resonate it. Ask it to protect me on the higher planes, all that in line. Asking my guardian angels to come in to take this feeling and emotion away, and then put it where the heart is, which other ladies have a necessity of the bara, but we can put that there, right in the heart chakra, where it resonates in between, okay? Within the space of half an hour, you don't feel that way. You don't feel that energy. You just feel calm. Because why should we carry these emotions and this past and everything else that comes in? We're living a journey, but does it have to be this difficult? Give me your feedback on that one. I definitely need to do more meditation for my own health. There you go, Andy. That's important. Putting yourself first is important. Oh, that is lovely, Maxine. Thank you. I just lost this year. Until I spoke to you, I understood how to deal with my life and the feelings. There you go. That's what I'm saying, Sarah. It's just sharing this knowledge, but also understanding it as well. You want to be strong for other people. You want to represent yourself as a strong, confident, clear-minded, out there, resonating all this energy. And then you could turn around and say to yourself, well, where do I go? What do I do? How can you see forward if you don't know which way you're facing? That's where your guardian angels come in. That's when other people are trying to decipher where you're going in your life and you don't understand it yourself, really. Okay? Well, are we meant to? Have you asked the universe where you want to go? Yeah, Lisa, they are. The feeling it so much. Oh, sorry, I do apologize. It's coffee. I know it's frothy coffee. Yes, cheers. So, give me your feedback. And do you want to join me live and we can have a little bit of discussion about it? Who would like to just come on board and turn around and say, right, okay, yep, I've got an experience, I've got a scenario here that I can't face. There's something really getting to me. I can be able to not mentor you, but maybe there's a little bit more knowledge that we can share together that can really nip it in the bud. Yeah. Oh, Alison, that's beautiful. Thank you. It's a pleasure. It really is. It's a pleasure for you to join me live as well. I love my readings. I've got loads of them tomorrow. Yes, they're around about 12. 12 disciples, 12 reigns, 12. Oh, Andrew, thank you. That's so nice of you. Thank you very much. Appreciated. Hello, Tracy. Hello. Right, okay. Are we ready? Who would like to join me? Just give me a thumbs up. Just give me something just give me an experience that's happened to you recently. Anything that you feel that you can't connect, put a lid on it. Okay. Well, I send you a link. Now, this link is going to invite 12 people. Okay. Ready? Oh, Rachel, thank you very much. That is beautiful. Thank you. Hello. Here we go. So, feedback. It doesn't have to be name calling. You don't have to go that much detail into it. You just want to understand why are you getting repeated things happening to you on such a vibration all the time, and it feels like you're bombarded with it, and then you go back to square one again, and you're like, excuse me, I've already been here. This is familiar to me. Why is all this happening around me? You know, why is everybody else getting on with their lives and I just feel like I'm stuck? You know, does that sound relevant to you? Does it sound interesting? Give me your comments. Here we go. The link is about to be launched. And yes, I will be doing readings throughout tonight, but not yet. I just want to hear your feedback. Here we go. Here's the link. Now all you got to do is put that link on, and it'll direct you in the little box here, and at the bottom, and then I'll be able to click, and then we'll share screens. So make sure your hair's all tidy. Not saying get your best clothes on now. Hello, Colleen. Hello. I know, Elizabeth, I'm not doing any readings as yet. I'm going to be concentrating readings at 9 o'clock. The main focus is here and now is, why do we feel this emotion that we can't describe, can't understand, but it comes to us, and it's weighing us down. It's really leaving some impression on us. Okay. And that could be a life's journey, but it also could be a multitude of things. So I've given you the link. If you want to click on it, please do. Come and join me live. Hello, Sarah. Hello. Yes. Oh, and by the way, exciting news coming in, talking about development and other things like that. I've been so busy behind the scenes. I've wrote my first ever course. All right. Okay, Andrew. I'm just reading Andrew's message. Recovering from depression. The spirit world spoke to me at the start of my recovery. A young girl standing by my bed woke me saying, "Fire." She ignited me again. Oh, wasn't that interesting? That's so interesting. Thank you very much for that. And what is it with spirit standing at the bottom of the bed? That was another topic I was wanting to go through. Spirit standing at the bottom of the bed. Yeah. I'm just writing it down. If you think I'm just like scribbling along, yeah, I am. At bottom of the bed. Right, okay, cool. So that's another one that we can look into. But firstly, I need your feedback. So who would like to join me on this link? I'm just going to send it again. I thought I would have had the cue by now. Okay, don't be shy. Come on now. Okay, we've got Elizabeth. Elizabeth is joining me. Hello, Elizabeth. And before I do connect to Elizabeth, the main topic for tonight is, why do we try our best to balance through life when everything else is coming at us in every direction? Where is the niche? Where is the core? What brings it together? And Elizabeth has joined me live, so she must have some beautiful story to enlighten us all. But it would be interesting to have a talk to her. I'm sending a link again for anybody else that would like to join me. And this link will get you in for a free reading at 9 o'clock as well, but not yet. So yeah, please join me, okay? And if you'd like to join me, Michael would like to join me. Okay, so I'm going to start with Elizabeth first. Elizabeth, are you ready? Give me a thumbs up, you're ready. Hello, my dear. Can you see me okay?
Yeah.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
How are you doing?
All right, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to the winter?
No.
Are you trying to tell me you and Paul have been putting your winter coat up or putting her away?
I live on the coastline, so it's not too bad.
Oh, not too bad. Well, that's fine. It's great when you're inland, though. Oh my God, you feel it. Yes. Oh, here we go again. So, are you enjoying the coast, by the way? Is it really nice? I bet it's
Yeah,
lovely.
you've actually been to the place I live in, actually.
Go on.
Berwick upon Tweed.
Oh, yes, I love Berwick. Beautiful. If there's anything that I really enjoy, is the people of Berwick and also the scenery. The coast is beautiful. So, yeah, thank you for that, Elizabeth. So, what would you like to discuss tonight, by the way? Is
Well,
there
this
anything
is the
you'd
first
like
time
to
I've
tell
done
me?
something like this, so
Right. Okay. So, I'm going to give you a couple of prompts here, Elizabeth. One of them is, do you often find in life that even though you could be going through the course of your days, and I know Berwick has got a beautiful harmony and everything else, and it's got lovely scenery, which really makes an advantage really in your life, because that's all you see is the beautiful nature. But it's my important question is, what makes us cope through life when some people just get on with it and turn around and say, right, okay, that's it. You know, it's coming in. That's the way it's got to go. And some people don't. So, where do you from a scale to 1 to 10 on that one? And also, how do you cope with negativity on a daily basis and that type of thing? Okay. So, have you got something you would like to share with me, like an experience, like there's some error in your life, or there's something that you want to, help? Maybe spirituality will help you through that.
well, I've always thought my dad was with us because I lost my dad when I was 12.
Oh wow.
Uh, but I've always sort of like went day by day, strength by strength.
Oh, that's beautiful. That. So, from a child's point of view, it's something that you've lived with all your life. Really, it's just
Yeah,
that that's left not a void as such, but it's left an emptiness, isn't it?
it
You know.
has. So it's like I've had to sort of like not like live it day by day, but I've had to go into my adult life
Mm-hmm.
without my dad being there.
Now, it's difficult to understand that, you know. And in relation towards a lot of people who have lost their parents young, it's you feel like they take you with them in a
Yeah,
way, you know. And does he give you signs though, Elizabeth? Does he come
he does.
through in
Yeah,
ways regular?
I've had a lot of things that's happened in my house where things have moved, and I've just thought, yeah, that'll be my dad. And we've had like the smell of smoke because my dad was a smoker as well. So
That's like in a blueprint, an impression, isn't it? Yeah,
yeah,
his character coming through.
no,
Well,
it is.
love reigns from one plane to the other, from one world to the other, which I know from reading for people and understanding people. It gives them hope. It gives them something that that unites them back together again. And it's lovely that you get that on a regular basis as well. So
No,
that's
I.
nice. So the coping mechanism in that terms is belief. Then your belief, and you
Yeah,
believe that you're not alone. You know, that's lovely. That's really beautiful in a way, isn't it?
yeah, it is. Yeah,
You know, and it's like what I always say, when when people when people do pass over so suddenly, and from a child's point of view, and you've got to be then picking up the brothers and sisters and dealing with that, and you grow up overnight. You do.
yeah,
Your child just disappears, and that's it. You've just got to, you're aware of everything around you, and you're also aware of death in a way. you
Yeah,
know.
I know we're not all here to be in this earth eventually. We're all got to go somewhere,
Oh.
but it's the ones you leave behind that suffer the most.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Well, that's exactly it. And thank you for sharing that, though, Elizabeth, because it means a lot. There's, like we've always said it, there's some people that are very stern towards persuading, if they don't get any messages or they can't come through, and then they lose that little bit of detachment away from the person that they love. That is angelic. That's always going to be there. But it's lovely to hear that you've got that stern love coming over, and that would keep your dad strong as well. It keep his memory alive, which is beautiful.
Yeah,
you know and like I always say, you try your best to. I believe that you're on a journey, which we all know we're on a journey. And what I've seen from spirit, and what I've seen from them coming through, to where they connecting to me, where they say little messages that are just like breaks the person's heart. It's not the intention of breaking that person's heart. It's the recognition. It's the
yeah, the
time.
recognition, but I've never ever had like the things have happened in my house, but I've just never ever had a message from my dad before.
Oh, wow.
Uh, but I know he's around, so
Well, that's beautiful, isn't it? Does that just calm you down as well, in a way?
at first when it was started happening, I got a bit skeptical. I got a bit more of a shock, but
Mm-hmm.
well, but since then I've lost like other family members as well,
Yeah.
so it's debatable what one it could be.
Oh, very
But
true.
I'm presuming it'll be my dad.
Straight from the heart, then. Yeah,
Yeah,
that is true. You look like him as well. You're very much like him, especially around
everybody says that.
the image of your father. And your sense of humor and your laughter is just your dad. So there you go. That's another thing. It's like what you would understand from your dad's ways. It lives on then. So from the age of 12, it's got into a new, different version, the female side of it all. Yourself really, and that's keeping dad alive. That's keeping him going. Oh, that's beautiful,
Yeah,
Elizabeth. That is lovely. Well, I want to let you know, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for sharing what you've just said there, because your beliefs mean a lot to me. And it's really nice to engage with you again. And I will be coming to Berwick
no.
very soon, hopefully.
Yeah, I think me and my friend's gonna come.
Yeah, I'll be at the rugby
Yeah,
club. Yeah, the rugby
I will
club.
do.
Okay. Thank you very much,
Yeah,
Elizabeth. It was beautiful. Really lovely. Thank you.
yeah,
Take care,
bye.
love. Bye. Oh, that was so lovely. That was so nice. It makes a difference, doesn't it? Oh, hold on. Let's have a look. Oh, Lisa says she can't join, but I've moved home recently and everything is all around just feathers all over the past week. Oh, that is the angels trying to tell you settle. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, that is beautiful. My wife was expecting a little one and was due date. My nana passed away. Oh yeah, from one door opens to the other. Thank you, Andy. Yes, a couple of nights before. Oh, that is. Oh wow. Oh, somebody was sat beside her. Oh, you believe it was your nana? That is beautiful. That is such a regular thing in ways that It's, how can I put it? It's the like the yin and the yang. It's like one cycle rolls to the next, and sometimes it's very difficult to know that you're trying to grieve, but then you've got a new birth coming in as well, and that gives you it balances the heart in different ways because of the sorrow, the weight of the sorrow and the pain, and also the laughter and the earning a bond towards the person that to the baby as well. To all the people who lost it, I feel the pain. Oh yes, I can understand that, Andrew. Thank you for sharing that. Oh, that is lovely, Andy. That is so nice. Hold on, I'm reading comments here. That is so lovely. Yeah, but you've got to hold on to something, haven't we? Yes, Lindsay, I will be coming to Wannock very soon. And Michelle, I'm going to send you healing. Oh, hold on. Let's connect. Right, I have got Bernadette wanting to join me here. Bernadette, are you live? Can you see you got your camera on there? Yes. Oh, Dolores is here. Okay, I can't. I think Bernadette's just left because they're popping on and popping off again. Okay, I've lost contact. So Dolores, give me a thumbs up if you're ready to go. Yeah, okay. So Dolores would like to share some beautiful experiences, stories, and other things, and also beliefs now. So that's opening a new chapter. That's really good. Hold on. Here we go. Hiya, Dolores. How are
Hello.
you?
Yeah, all right. How's you?
Not too bad. Not too bad, love. Are you enjoying your Sunday evening?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
Brilliant. So, Dolores, you've been watching over the last, oh God, well, how long have I been on now? 20 minutes. Well,
No,
20
I've just logged on and seen you were live. So I
Oh,
have.
right.
So I don't really know the gist of it going on at the minute. So
Right.
tell me
Well,
a bit.
I'm doing a little bit of a podcast at the moment,
Right.
and everything happens for a reason, by the way, my dear. So there's a reason why you logged on and jumped on, and it just took it on a journey. And the podcast this is mainly important. I'm trying to reach out to people who don't have a voice. And there is a
Yeah.
lot of people that out there that feel off balance. They feel like the mental health is really taking them on a spiral.
Yeah.
Also, how they cope with trying to switch on and see, for instance, life has, they tell you, turn your frown upside down. It's easier said than done now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, it is, right? But it's okay to get your hair all done and make an effort and this, that, and the other. But sometimes it's difficult to do that. It's difficult to cope sometimes. So this is why I'm reaching out to a lot of people. And I just want to ask, Dolores, is there anything you would like to share with me? What's your coping mechanism? How do you get through your everyday events? And your
Um.
fight and flight, like what makes you happy?
Um. At the minute, I just feel like I have to get up and get on with it. My partner has mental health problems. He tried taking his own life there about a fortnight ago, so he's really bad.
Oh my
I've been
God.
trying to sort him out, and my two boys, one's diagnosed ADHD and dyslexic, and the other one's ADHD and autism. So I find that I put a fake smile on and get on with it. And then last week there, it hit me. I ended up with a really bad throat infection and I just
Oh,
exhausted and just drained. And I feel that I can cope for so long, but then I take so much, and then it becomes to the point I am exhausted and end up with infection after infection. And I just feel drained to know what or to turn to. And I feel that I put a fake smile on to cover up from how I'm feeling, so everybody else around me thinks, oh, she's fine, she's doing okay, when you're really not. And it's really hard because there is no help out there. There's nobody to talk to. Like, you feel like you're getting judged no matter what you do.
yes.
We had social workers involved with the youngest one because he's severely overweight. Now they discharged us before Christmas there, but because he's on medication for his ADHD, I was up there about 2 months ago, and the doctor had threatened to refer me back to social workers again, and I says no, I don't want to work with them because they mentally
Wow.
destroyed me last time, and I don't
Yes.
think I would have the fight in me to fight with them again. So it's a matter of trying to get Reese to lose weight again. So I've signed me and him up to the gym, but obviously that's gone pear shaped over the last couple of weeks. I haven't been there, and then the gym down the road from us shut their doors because something wrong with the floor, so we have to travel further now to go to the gym, which is a bit of a pain. But then he needs motivation to get out of the house and thingy, so
Mhm.
I have to be this front of a person saying, right, well, we need to go. So I need to think, put a false face on and say, right, well, I'm doing it, so you need to do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can understand everything you've just said there. You're trying to build this and protect your family at the same time, but
Yeah.
and you're doing it all on your own. Well, you're
Yeah.
not alone, of course, but you are,
Yeah.
because you're that strength that's got to get on with it.
Yeah.
Well, how do you then?
I don't know. I feel
Like
like,
you just said,
yeah.
like you've just said there, where's your balance? Who sit there to listen to you?
I've a good couple of friends that listen to me. We were meant to go out last week, only I was really unwell, and I cancelled it. But I do go out with them once in a blue moon, and have coffee or whatever. Do you know what I mean? And a bit of lunch, but that's just my escape. Day to day, once I drop the kids off to school, I come back here and I lie down. I'm exhausted, can't be annoyed going anywhere. And
Yeah,
sometimes you feel like that you shut the world away, and then you put a false face on to go pick the kids up again, and deal with them and their stuff going on. So I find it very hard.
I can
And
imagine.
doctors don't want to listen to you either, so they don't, Susan.
I can imagine that. I can, because it's always next, this, that, and the
Yeah.
other. And
Or they
yeah,
fall
and
off the
where's the
tablet.
empathy?
Yeah.
Where's the empathy? You know, that's so difficult. And like you said it as well, the mental health is a massive thing. It's absolutely massive. It's a fine line when you're trying to balance with something you don't
Yeah.
understand. You know, but it's very difficult. I'm going to send an angel to you today. I hope
Thank
you
you
don't
very
mind
much.
that.
No, that's fine, thank you.
I don't, I really, and thank you for sharing everything with me, because this is not just about, where you stand as a person. It's like, look around you, love. You've done a remarkable job. You're doing a remarkable job.
Yeah.
You are, regardless of what you feel at the moment. It's like you just feel that everything has gone against you in a way,
Yeah.
you know? I mean, I hope you don't mind. I'll share my experience, but my son has Asperger's, and from like when he was a child, he got assessed, and he's 20 now, but it was very tiring.
Mhm.
Poof. When they're rooting through cupboards, because that's what they've got to do.
Yeah.
They go through things like a fine tooth comb, because that's what they've got to do. And then you've got to pick up the pieces and just be calm enough to hold it together.
Yeah.
Well, I think you're very noble, my love, and you're right.
Thank you.
I really do. And you're meant to have been here tonight. It's just to share. At the end of the day, love, you know, you're the type of person I can see that you don't hate the world. You're just
Yeah.
trying to find a bit of peace.
Yeah.
And that's the difficult side of it all. Is a bit of peace.
Yeah.
Are you trying to move, by the way?
No.
You're not.
No.
Well, if you're not moving, I've got this to give to you. If you're not moving house, and you're happy at the gable end, or you're at the gable end at the
Yeah.
moment, and you love your garden, you've just done
Yeah.
your garden. That's kept you alive, that one, apart from the rain.
Yeah.
But I've got a beautiful woman that came through your vibration, and I've got to give this to you. She's telling me she had a lot of family herself,
Yeah.
right? And she's telling me that she understands everything you're going through, and she's coming in with a bed of roses. Now, that's it. Thank you very much. That makes a big sense. This must be your grandmother and an auntie that died. Well, the both of them are coming in now. They're trying to give me mom's side as well.
Yeah.
They want to let me understand that you've got to make sure that you are very delicate with your stomach. It's a problem that runs in your family, okay? And also, the move that I mentioned to you is maybe moving mountains. Your voice needs to be heard, love.
Yeah.
It's getting that load off here and just understanding it. There's a balance in this.
Yeah.
There's a reason for everything. You're not asking. You make a stronger family united than you ever do split anybody apart.
Yeah.
Do you know when you get up in the morning, do you have like little crystals at all?
Yeah.
Right. Cleanse them tonight. Do see what this make a change. Let me know next week if it will.
Yeah.
Cleanse them tonight. And then tomorrow morning, just hold on to them and just ask for one thing and one thing only. And concentrate on that all week. Now, whether that's a new car, whether it's a helping hand, or whether it's just a nice holiday, just peace and quiet, just for something for you, your partner, and the kids.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to set a vibration up for you tonight. Because you can't feel that every day is difficult.
Thank you very
Very
much.
difficult. No, thank you for getting in touch. Thank you for coming on. Has it helped you in a way, though, Dolores?
Yeah, it has. Yeah.
The only one is a little bit of peace and quiet, love.
Yeah. I think everybody does.
I think that's it. Yeah, I think everybody does. Yeah. I mean, your granny is standing in the room with a lovely gentleman here, and she's trying to tell me, just tell her, just hang in, everything's going to be okay. And there's a birthday in February, and everything's going to be balanced.
Yeah.
Just hang in and stand your ground. How can anybody tell you what's going on when they don't understand it themselves? What they
Yeah.
read it from a textbook. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the sister that lives away from you?
My partner's sister lives over in Manchester.
And are you in Ireland or are you here?
Yeah, I'm in Northern Ireland. Yeah.
Right. Because Northern Ireland's beautiful. Been there quite a few times. Worked over there, lovely. I just want to say that you're going to go and visit a sister,
Right. Okay.
but you're not moving over there. That's not your answer.
Yeah.
Okay. They're trying to tell me you're going to move near, not like a historic place, but it's a little bit further down south from where you are. You're trying to get out. I'm not saying that you want to get out of this house, but you're trying to get out of a village.
Yeah.
I wish you could pick that house up and put a magic wand on it. Don't know Harry Potter, do you?
Yeah.
And then just visit somewhere else. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But I'm not guide. I'm not telling you what to do, my dear. I just want to let you know, just get this out your head that you're moving.
Yeah.
To the inland, because you won't settle.
Yeah.
You won't. Not that you don't love people from Manchester. Nice frequent visits. They make you feel wanted there, love, and they make you feel valued.
Yeah.
So don't worry about that, but it's definitely in front of you for a sister. So hang in. I'll send you, do your crystals, like I said to you, love. Yeah? And did you enjoy our chat?
Yes, I did. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you. Again, thank you. And you know what it is? I admire everything you do. So
Thank you.
keep strong, love.
Thank you.
And it's been a pleasure. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening.
You
And I'll let you
too.
get back now.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Bye.
Bye.
You too. Bye.
Oh, hello, everyone. Hello. Yes, oh my God, we're approaching 20 to 9 already. I've got Bernadette on the live. I'm going to share the link with you. I hope you're enjoying it, by the way. Is it interesting? I think it is. Yeah. Okay, there's the link. Come and join me. Hello. The best you can do is better than anybody else you know. Oh, there's the link I've just sent over. Okay, Alison. Alison said she'd love to chat. Hold on a moment. My son's severely learning disabilities and brain damage can be hard sometimes. Oh, that is beautiful. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you. And love and light to you as well, my dear. And Kelly Kelso, is so beautiful to connect with you. Right, I've just sent the link over, and Barry, it's lovely to connect. Please give me a thumbs up if you're enjoying tonight. And I've spoke to Elizabeth and I've spoke to Dolores, and it was beautiful, lovely people from the heart. Yes. Oh, wow, Lindsay. Oh, wasn't that amazing? Oh, so that's air energy came through like a rainbow light. Oh, that's so lovely. Thank you for sharing that. Okay. And Bernadette, are you with me? Yeah. Oh, hello, everyone. Are you with me? Bernadette. So, Bernadette, give me a thumbs up if you're ready to go. Please enlighten us with what things are just around you. You've got a voice. Yes, here we go. I'm going to connect to you. Hello,
Hi.
my dear.
Hi.
Hello, it's so lovely to connect with you. How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm okay. Yes. I've been doing
Good.
a lot over the last year, and it's just I feel like this is why 2020 is being a massive transition for everyone at the moment. But it's taking its toll, isn't it?
It is.
Mom.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, hello. I can hear a voice there. Hello.
This is Millie.
Hello, Millie. How are you?
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
She's constantly by my side.
That is a beautiful
I know
thing.
that.
Yes.
Mhm.
So, Millie, are you going to school?
Yeah.
Wow. And how old are you?
How old are you?
10.
10. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. She has
That is-
autism.
oh, that is beautiful. Oh, she's
So,
10.
I
yeah.
want the waffle one.
She has
Oh, she-
autism and a learning
Oh.
disability. So she's constantly by
Mom.
my side.
What?
That's where she feels that. You know, when I can honestly say most talented, beautiful people, lovely souls. And
Yeah.
isn't it lovely to know that in a way there, Bernadette, that things
Yeah.
like us, you know, give us a strength and a deeper relationship.
Yeah.
Definitely a deeper relationship.
Yeah. She's constantly by my side and I can't move for her. And she gives you what's worth living. She's good.
Yes.
She's
Yeah,
lovely.
to give you strength. Yes. So Bernadette, did you hear about the topic that we were talking about earlier, and about how we feel and what are the pressures and how we cope with things? And this is why I'm reaching out to a lot of people. So have you got have you got anything that you would like to reach out to us? Reach out to myself, of course, or is there anything that you feel in that might other people may gain a lot of strength from themselves in a way?
Yeah.
Okay. But,
As I say, obviously, as I say, Millie, I've got Millie she's got autism and obviously a learning disability. So she
Mom.
takes a lot of my time.
No.
And I just feel sometimes like I've lost who I am.
oh wow. Mhm.
And I've got an older boy as well who's 14 and he's also got autism and ADHD. So I just feel like I'm pulled in every direction on a daily basis, and like I don't have time to just sit and think or relax. I just feel like I'm 100 miles an hour constantly.
And that's been going on for a while, has it?
Oh
Bernadette?
yeah, a long time. Yeah.
Yeah. I just
Yeah.
think I totally understand that, because it's like what you've just said there. The calmness comes in different ways, and the way that they need to express themselves comes in a different way as well. And you're trying to be that pillar of strength for them, but
Yeah.
it's where's the strength that's coming in your direction?
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah. It's like I feel like a voice for like the three of us. It's
Yes.
Mom.
yeah.
Yeah. And it's not that people come to you face value, and what they see is what they detect fears. Oh God, right, okay. And this is just an example of it. If there is anything that I've found when channeling through to, sensitive children, and that's what
Yeah.
they are, very sensitive children, is
Yeah.
that they express themselves in different ways. And it's like you said there, okay? They express themselves in different ways, but they can't get the words out enough to give you the understand. You understand them, but the public don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, totally get that. I think a lot of the time you feel like the public are thinking, what a naughty child.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's what they can't see. I mean, you don't need to have this neon sign or this T-shirt to say, "Hey, excuse me, just a moment there."
Yeah.
That value. And we're not trying to make a statement to it all as well. But it's like sometimes everybody's rushing everywhere. Everybody
Yeah.
is like, park the car, get out the door, get the shopping
Yeah.
in. They're like this. Oh, you know what I mean? And we haven't got time for due care and attention or due care and consideration. But you've got to give that out when you're outside and when you're here and now, when you're sitting in front of me right now.
Yeah.
I totally understand that. It's like what we just said as well. It's more. I know we've got to give a strength to everyone. I understand that, but adding that strength to ourselves is very tricky.
Yeah.
So, what's your release then, Bernadette?
To be honest with you, I don't really think I've got a release. I'm like from them opening their eyes to them going to bed, it's just constant. They just obviously sometimes I'll go for like a coffee or I'll meet up with my friends when they're at school, but that's about it.
Yeah, and then it's back on this treadmill
and then
again.
back, yeah.
And like you said, it's not giving out that balance; it's giving out that understanding. But
Yeah.
as sensitive children, we understand it because it's like it's not that they're selfish or anything. It's just that that's the way they communicate.
Yeah.
Is Millie very talented? Does she like art?
No, not really. She doesn't. She likes to watch a lot of like programs over and over again. So she's like mainly into films and like programs rather than sort of like drawing and arty ones.
So she's very visual. And she'll be like that she'll be like that when she's at school then. That'll be beautiful. It's trying to
very
find the
visual.
balance there. It's trying to find a balance there, Bernadette. Would you, if you don't mind, I hope you don't mind, because I really appreciate you joining me live. I really appreciate that you've given the time to connect. And you're very, very firm believer in spirituality. I feel like you're very spiritual yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. And that means that in terms that your instincts, you know that you're in a nice centered space. Yeah. But I did get some form of message coming through when I was connecting to you. I hope you don't mind that. Do you mind if I give it out?
Yeah, that's fine.
Is that okay? And that doesn't mean like, hey, this is coming in and I'm going to give it to you straight away. It's just I need your permission, for one, because it's against the law. And for two, I just want to give this little bit of empathy. It's because you've showed me empathy there, and that means a lot. And for the people that can understand it who watch live, they'll understand it as well. Okay. There has been some really bad connection that happened to you either 16 years ago, I'm picking up on, okay? And it's never ever hit home with you. So I've got a woman that's coming in the door here. Can I bring her forward?
Yeah.
And she's a massive miss to you, okay? And she wants to let me understand that she went through a lot, but she died very suddenly as well. Now, as I'm connecting to this vibration, okay, where's the third child?
I've got 4 children.
But what's the connection to the third child?
My third child is the 14-year-old who's got the autism and the ADHD.
That's not Millie.
No, Millie's my youngest child. She's 10.
Right, okay, because I'm picking up on that you're going to hear something fabulous for a third child.
Right.
Okay, and it's due to a sport.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's going to be great.
Yeah.
It's going to be so rewarding, and he's going to come out with trophies. And he's
Right.
really turned his life around. So please pursue this.
Right.
I know that you're saying, where am I going to get the time? If we had twins, it'd be a different story, wouldn't it, Bernadette?
Yeah. He does play a lot of sport.
Right, because I need to let you know he's going to do really well down London, and he's going to do really well on so many platforms, and you're going to give him so much encouragement, love, that it's like you're going to be crying. So this is going to happen next April.
Right.
So he's going to come back to you. He should be 15 then. He's 15/16, isn't he?
He's 14 now.
Right, okay. When he's 15/16, he's got a different hair coloring to you. He's got totally different. He's got a new beautiful hair, but he's got a really, really strong face, your son. Very, very strong. You wouldn't know, he'd make a brilliant poker player. He's got a poker face. He's got that face.
Yeah.
But what they're trying to tell me here is he is going to do tremendously well. So well, watch out for the Craig. Okay?
Right.
Watch out for this beautiful celebration, because they're saying to me, you're going to have a lot of traveling there to do next year.
Right.
So that's going to be your break.
Okay.
Okay, you're going to go purposely, but it's around so many beautiful people, and they're encouraging them. They're going to love it, and you're going to love it. Okay.
Yeah.
But you're trying to tell me here, this must be your mother. It's not. No, Mom's still here. Mom's still here. Is she?
Yeah.
There is a lot of concern there.
Right.
Okay. I just want to let you understand that everything's going to be okay, but please watch out for the Pat. And they're trying to tell me this, but I'm getting this information from Dad.
No, Dad's still here. My dad's still
I'm
here.
getting it from her father then. Okay.
From
the man who had a really
mum.
bad problem with the stomach. He had a really bad problem with the stomach, this man. And he had terrible pains. Right. Okay. He wants to come in with a William as well. He's given me that. Now, he's trying to tell me to give this information to you. Tell Mum everything's going to be okay. But reassure one thing, that you're going to have a very, very promised year next year. A lot more easier and a lot more manageable. Will you watch out for the lower part of your back, my dear?
My back.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. But that must be your mother we're talking about. Somebody can't sit still, or she can't stretch or bend or anything. It's something with their alignment in the back. That's what they're telling me. Okay.
Right. Is that my mum?
Yeah, around your mother, yes.
Right.
So watch out for it. I just want to let you understand that they give me so many rewards for you. So as we spoke before, and I know there is a lot of twists and turns to what we have to go through on a day-to-day basis, but there is a lot of rewards coming your way. So please, Bernadette, it's a light at the end of the tunnel. Do you see what I mean? In a way, but it's also going to give you, because you love to travel. You want to see the world. You want to see places where you are going to see some connection to France and Germany.
Okay.
And it's you to an athlete with your son.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bernadette, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'll let you go and enjoy the rest of your evening, my dear.
Okay.
It's been a pleasure, and look after yourself. Thank you.
Okay.
Take care.
Thank you.
Bye. Oh, fabulous. Bernadette, that was lovely. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. Now then, I'm going to, as an Andrew with me, Andrew, and I'm going to give out some readings now. Is everybody enjoying it, by the way? Is everybody enjoying tonight? It's a bit different, isn't it? Yes, it's different to the point where I just feel that it's given a lot of clarity out. Okay, let's hear what people say. The biggest thing to remember is that the light at the end of the tunnel does get brighter day by day. Celebrate the little successes. That is beautiful, Andy. Thank you very much. Okay, we have Andrew. He's joined me. And then I'm going to give out this link again. Oh, thank you. Oh, you saw me in Dillington. That is so lovely. That is so nice. Thank you very much, Pauline. It's really lovely. Yes. That's so nice of you. Right, I've got Andrew. He says device not connected. So I'm just going to wait for other people to join me. And it's lovely. Everybody says they're enjoying it. Now then, we mentioned, we've been on the last hour talking about how we're feeling and other people's wills. And I think the message that has been coming across to you is don't take people for face value. Yeah. If you spend an extra little bit of time with someone, just, I know it's maybe nothing, it could fizzle out, whatever it is, well, at least you tried. At least you tried some way. There's no harm in trying now, is there? No. Okay. I'm going to put my link on, by the way. There you go. Right. So coming back towards everybody here is joining me. I'm just going to put the link out again. The next subject I'm going to talk to you about is paranormal. Yes, the paranormal world. It is, again, like Pandora's box. It really is. And is there anybody out there that would like to share a ghost story with me or a ghost experience? That's interesting. Let's see if we can get this up and running. Now, the link, yes, I've just sent the link over to you there. Right, has everybody got the link? Now I'm going to try and see if I can get in touch with Andrew. Is he joining me? No, he can't join me. He says the link's not available. Okay, so that's not working. Yes. Now, getting back to the important matters I've just mentioned there. Paranormal. Now, you know it's my niche. Yeah. It's always been a big part that runs parallel in my business. And it's always been an interest for me, especially after the ordeals I've seen, experiences I can go delving into, and also important factors of here, how, and why. I can write a list of how many people have come in touch with me and said, I've got a haunting in my house, right? For one, because your house is not familiar with you, or there's been a lot of changes going on, or you can see orbs through your mobile, which is reflectors of dust, doesn't mean that the house is paranormal. So how do you know if you've got a spirit that's living in your home? How do you know if it's quite happily just freeing itself across the beams or the floors or whatever it is? And will it ever harm you? There's a knowing. The communication is set, because a lot of people live with this, but a lot of people have to uncover it and remove it for the sake of it being in their way more than anything else. Give me your views and what you think on this one. Okay. Hi, Amanda. I can see you there. Yes, I'm going to give you the link again. Okay. So we've got Andrew who's trying to join me. Hi, there's Andrew. Give me a thumbs up if you'd like to join me on my live. We're talking now about two subjects, right? One of them is how we're feeling in the mental health and what goes on in alignment with our connection in the body. And the other one is paranormal. Okay, I've got Alison there. Give me a thumbs up, Alison, if you can see me okay. Yep, we're going to have a lovely discussion. So, Andrew, are you ready? Yay, here we go.
Hello.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine. This is like surreal. I've only met you once in Kendal, but for some reason I have a massive connection to you.
Oh, fabulous. Thank you.
Yeah. The one thing that I'd like to pass on to other people is I've been through some depression, and what helped me was taking one day at a time and taking note of the sunset, because when the sun goes down, that day's done. Tomorrow is a new day. It's very difficult. I also found that I've started going to the gym, and that really helps in your mental health.
Yes.
I still find it really weird. I'm talking to you. I've never done FaceTime with anybody before, so this is really
Oh,
weird.
fabulous.
I feel like I'm talking
Really?
to myself.
No, that is absolutely fine. It's lovely. Like I say, thank you very much for coming on live. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me. It really does. So,
The thing, this connection I have with you is I saw you at Kendal Castle Green a few years ago, and I was desperate to have a reading, and I was the first person you came to, and you said you're getting a name, and you said, see Colin, and straight away you said my dad's name. And at that time I was desperate for some connection with him, which you gave me, and that really helped. It really helped. And what I've found lately is, say, the sunsets, the days. I'm a joiner, but I have cows, and I find that you can really ground yourself with the cows, and you can go back to basics. I've kind of lost where I'm going now, but a
oh no,
huge,
you're absolutely fine.
a
That is
huge.
lovely. No, it's
Yeah.
absolutely fine, because I totally understand. I remember that time in Kendal when we were connecting, and your father was just there when I just opened the doors and the voice of transmutation came in, and that's it. He was there. And I remember that time. And like you said that as well, it gives you great comfort, but it's something that it gives you is love on a higher level, if you
Yeah.
find that in a way. You know, Andrew, it's difficult to try and reach out on that time. And like I say, was I the first medium you came to see?
I was the first medium I've ever seen, and I was one of not the first people to walk into that room, but one of the early ones. And I was kind of not sure what was going to happen, so I kind of didn't make eye contact with you, because I just thought, how do these things work? But I was so desperate, unbelievably desperate to contact my dad, and you did it. The first person on was me, and you said everything I needed to know, and it was beyond the shadow of a doubt. So from that day on, kind of you've given me some peace and happiness.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I can't thank you enough for that day, even though it was a few years ago. Yeah, and I've kind of, I think what I take from that is, I mean, I'm a joiner at a farm, and I work with my son. He's kind of looking for a job, and he's finding it difficult to get a job at this moment in time. So I work with him every day, and I am blessed every day I work with him. And
Oh, wow.
at the time that I didn't spend with my dad, because we were like different people, I've more than make up for it working with my son. And it's just made me realise that there's more to life than material things and money. Money is completely irrelevant. Look,
Very true.
family is everything, and I think it takes something to happen, some life-changing event, for you to actually realise that the simple, basic things in life are all that matter.
Yeah, that's very true. And like you said it as well, the learning curve between you and your son. Do you feel that's your father nipping you back together?
I feel like that's him saying, make the most of it, because one day I'll be gone, and he'll have the memories. There's these things. The strange thing is, and I don't know why, I've never called. It's called Adam. Is my son. I've never called him son. I always called him Addy or Adam. But we get on like friends. Why I can't call him son, I do not know. But it's just he's either Addy, Adam, or I don't know. But it's certainly something that I will take to the grave with me, as daft as that may seem. And a lot of it is down to you.
Yeah, I can understand that. I mean, the relationship with you and your dad, like I say, was different, very different. But in terms, it's like you found a different part of your heart to give it back to your son in a different way.
Yeah, that's it.
So yeah, that's a beautiful thing. That's a lovely outlook as well. And it's so difficult. I can understand it. What you've just said there about what struck to me is what your son is struggling to find a job.
Yeah,
Wow, that is a massive concern at the moment for a lot of young people.
yeah, it is. You see, I mean, he's a good lad. He's a worker. He's self-taught welder. He
Mhm.
did his HGV test the other month. But
Oh
um,
wow!
but these haulage companies don't want them at less than 25 with experience. Well, he's 22 in November. You know, he's doing a bit of relief driving. But to
Mhm.
get on that, you have a fully trained welder or a driver with experience. Well, he hasn't got either. He's a really good lad. He's a qualified joiner, but that didn't work out for him because nobody could be bothered to train him and put the time in with him. You know, he's a good part-time farmer. He helps me a lot. But to be honest, I don't think I'd change it at the moment. You know, because I spend
Yeah,
time with him.
yeah.
Uh,
Nothing else
but
matters really, does it?
But I think my message, I mean, I've still found it weird talking to myself on the phone. This is weird, this. But I think my message to other people is I've hit rock bottom. I had, you know, but, it's hard to put into words, but setting up my little farm business, which is on my in-laws' land and farm, was the hardest thing I've ever done. Ever done. I mean, I've been on Fluxtim for like probably 8 years now. But to other
Wow.
people struggling, you've got to keep going. Once
Yes.
you hit the bottom and you feel like everything's against you and bad and crap and there's nowhere, that's the point when you start rebuilding yourself. And to everybody else, you go for it because you will get back up there and you will be the better version of what you ever were before. And don't take no shit off anybody.
Thank you for that because that is my philosophy as well.
Yeah,
And that is so true. You
yeah,
know, you could be sitting here. What is it worth to I know we live in a modern day world where money is everything. Money is something that is bringing to the table. I understand that. But there has been times in my life when all I can give is time to people.
yeah.
I couldn't give any more. I
No,
couldn't understand why I'm in this situation. And you're like, what's there not to understand? It's getting out of it. That's the main thing.
yeah. The
Like you said,
money is
stand
worth.
up for it, punch through the skies,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
try a
Tomorrow's
little every day.
tomorrow's always a better day. But
Yeah,
but
it's true.
it is. But you have to kind of realise that, and there's to be at some point in your life in your day where it clicks and you think, right, I'm on the way up now. And also, I mean, I sent you a comment before about the girls. There was like a girl that's had in the bed, and there was like three girls, but probably only one, and they were saying fire, fire, fire. And I thought,
Yes.
what is? And I woke up and I was trying to nudge my wife because I also felt to my left hand side like a dark shadow presence, which I knew was there, but it was nothing bad. But I felt it, and I'm trying to wake my wife up to say there's a girl at there, it was like a girl, and she was in like what they call a burial dress. And years ago on this farm, there was a girl killed in I think it was in a back of barn fire. But this spirit was there, and it was there. You know, you believe it or not, it was there. And there's things happened since, which
Right.
makes me think spirits are on my side. But it was from that moment, and I've been to therapy, and they say, you know, your fire's in
Yes.
there, and
Yes.
you've to reignite that fire, to find yourself. And that for me was a moment when, like, you know, click your fingers. That's my moment where you rebuild. So
And
other people,
you say to yourself, enough is enough. Now it's
yeah,
intriguing it's interesting what you've just said there about the three girls and the
yeah,
fire.
yeah,
Okay. Did you know everything connects towards their operation is three?
no,
Okay, so that means the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Yeah.
right? Okay, it's got nothing to do with that. It's the reverse.
Yeah.
Okay. What time in the morning was this?
It would be 12 months ago. It would be literally 12 months ago, and it would
Were you
be.
woken up with what time in the morning were you woken up?
It was pitch dark, so I would say 3 o'clock, something like that.
3 o'clock. There's the three again.
Yeah,
Okay, that's coming from the grounds of the house.
I would say so. Yeah.
That's definitely coming from the grounds. You've got a dip in that house where it goes down a dip and then a long tweedy road, like it's all trees. It's loads of trees, like a narrow lane where it's all trees. Is that near you?
There is, but it's the old lane from a long time ago with a stream going down it, and it has some trees that my wife says are a bit, mystical and magical. But
Right.
we've also have a barn. There was somebody killed in another fire. I think there's been a couple of fires on this farm.
There you go.
So-
Right. Okay. So that's to the west of you. That's to the western. So you're in not in the old side of the building. You're in the building now. Yes.
You're in the farmhouse,
Right.
yeah.
No, you're at the other side. It should be the other side, which is the older side, where the fireplace runs in between. It goes like stagnant like this, right? Okay, and it runs in between. I can see it now. Hold on, let me tune. And then it's coming down a little bit of a dip, and the barn was bigger than what you've got it now.
Yeah, it was, yeah, because we knocked it down. I've put one of my car buildings up there now, yeah, which was the start of my bad times. But yeah, we knocked it down, yeah.
You did that 4 years ago.
It was 2014 when we knocked it down.
Right. Okay. Well, I just want to let you know that's where it's coming from. It's coming from the grounds of the house.
I can well believe it, yeah. Yeah.
And the stream that I mentioned to you, just always make sure you're protected there because there's a lot of shapeshifters there.
I can imagine, yeah.
Okay, it's like a very very twining road with loads and loads of wisted trees gathered all around it, and there's some stream coming across. But you've got two dogs. You've got one now, but you used to have two.
We used to have two, and we've just got another one, so we've got two again, yeah.
Yeah, because I need to let you know it's the female dog that's always around you.
Right.
Okay, she's got like spotty dots. She's got something on her back. Okay, right. And she's around you all the time. And I just want to let you understand that when you go through them woods, if you do go through the woods, just make sure that you put light around you. Okay, yeah. Just put light around you, because it's interesting to say that even though we work on the land and for the land, there may be a lot of things on the land that could just open up.
There is. I just a quick story. We were carting hay one night, pitch black in the night, and my son went in with his tractor, drove into the barn with some bales on the back of his tractor, and as he drove in, I saw three tall, ghostly, like a white tall figure, three of them walk across the field, and I shouted like, "Hey!" and I clapped my hands like to see, but there was something that came out of that building as he drove in it, without a doubt.
So that's got the big chimney going up, that stagnant with the brick walls going all the way along, so it's in the barn.
Possibly.
Mm-hmm. My light's flashing on and off.
There's certainly some spirits on this farm, without a doubt. But I feel that they're working with me, not against me, because I only have the best interest for this place.
Oh, definitely. Your heart belongs to it. But the thing is, though, when you've got some empathy coming from that direction, right?
Yeah.
And then you've got some empathy coming from the barn, and then you've got all of this stagnant matter flying around you as well. That may be about 200 years old. That happened way back in the day.
Yeah.
You need all of that shifting off.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
I just feel it's good. It's good for you, but this is one thing. One question I need to ask you.
Yeah.
Do you feel, and this may be connected towards the depression side of it, but it may be connected towards the house, the barn, the farm. Do you feel that sometimes when you drive away from it, it draws you back in? Like you want to go back home?
You see, home to me is Garstang, because that's where I'm from, Garstang near Preston. That's where my home is. This is it's obviously my in-laws' farm, so it's kind of, it will never be my home, but for some reason I feel like I've been put here to look after it, because we're obviously only custodians of it anyway. But
I'd
after that,
absolutely agree with that.
but
Yeah.
after that spirit came, I feel that this is not my destiny or anything like that, but this is my place where I can do the best I can for this, for the land and for the future.
And for the heart, and I totally understand that. But I just want to let you know that it's running 3 generations, that farm, isn't it? On your
Yeah.
in-law side,
Yeah.
3 generations. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful people have walked there. Beautiful people have put their heart and soul into it.
Yeah.
When Foreman was on its knees, they were putting their heart and soul into it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's hard work. It will always test you, that farm.
It does.
Yes, it's going to be with you for a lot of years, but it definitely will test your patience. Yes.
Yeah, it does.
And you've got to learn a lot from the land, haven't you? You've got to.
You've got to learn a lot, but it's a simple way, and I think if you accept the simple ways, it gives you a bit of in your mind. It gives you a bit of peace and a bit of I can't think what the word is really, but it kind of takes your worries away, whatever the word is,
Yeah. Yes, I can understand that. Well, all I can say is, if you ever feel that you want to release anything from there, like the barn especially, just get in touch with me, and I'll be able to send love and healing.
I will, because for some reason I think our business isn't yet finished. We've got more business to do in the future, and I've always felt that since the first time I met you.
Oh, fabulous. That is so nice. Thank you, Andrew. That's so nice of you. And our paths have crossed for a reason. I totally understand that.
Yeah, that's what I believe. Yeah.
Yes, and that is beautiful, because even though, like I say, we're chatting right now, and it's, as years go by, the help and aid, that spirit work with me.
Yeah.
At this moment in time, I am looking towards. I've had time this year to sit and address where I want to go in my life, right?
Yeah.
Especially in reflection towards what happened between April and now.
Yeah.
Coming back to that time, I sat there and I went, what do I need to do? And all I heard in my head was, heal the land.
Yeah.
And I went, right, okay. In me meditation, what does that represent to me? Heal the land. And then instantly knew what I needed to do. Yeah. Radionics, ley lines, land, earth. Yeah. It all bases down to the bottom source. Is our home. It's earth. Yeah. So maybe that's the message that you're receiving at the minute. Heal the land.
Yeah. Keep it simple. Let all the bull crap go over your head, because it's irrelevant. It means nothing.
It doesn't. You can't take it with you, can you, my dear?
Can't take it with you.
No, you can't. No. I do know that for certain. But it's like it's been great talking to you, Andrew. It really has, honestly. I'll have to let you go in a moment, because we've got a queue outside. Fine. Not outside the door of sorts, but outside on the queue here. But it's been a beautiful, beautiful chat. It really has. And I thank you so much for connecting to me. And a lot of people are giving me lots of feedback here, where it's really lovely to see that it's nice that everybody's just getting involved and putting their details in, and then coming back to us and giving all that love and empathy up, because it means in unison, we're all working together, we're all listening.
Yeah, of course.
We're all finding ways to basically, talk in clarity as well. And that's interesting.
Yeah.
So it's beautiful to hear your experience, and thank you for coming to that venue in Kendal. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
If you ever want me to come and have a little bit of a route around the barn,
you're
yes.
on. You're on. I'll be in touch at some time, and yeah, that would be interesting. That, yeah,
It'd be interesting, yes, it would.
it would. Right, that's a date then.
Fabulous. If you bring the coffee, I'll bring the percolator and I'll bring the whippy cream and
No
the milk
problem.
as well. So, you know, it's all there.
No
What
problem.
else can we ask for?
Nothing.
Or maybe some ginger biscuits. Yeah, that'd be cool as well.
Okay, thank you very
No,
much.
it's been a pleasure, my love. Thank you very much. All the
Thank
best
you.
to you. Talk
Cheers.
soon. Thank you. Bye. Oh, that was so beautiful. That was so nice. That is such a lovely, lovely connection. And it makes a difference as well, because it makes a difference to everyone to understand that, you know, what we run from the land and also the ley lines and also the hauntings that happen there are still as vibrant to this very day. Wow. Wow. Yeah, that happens on a regular basis. But yeah, it's something that we can delve into next time. You know, maybe go and visit some acre land and turn around and say to you, right, okay, what's there? Like, for instance, that time I went to the hurlers in Cornwall. I went live, yeah, the time that Marley hurled all the sheep into the car park that night. Yeah, that one. And it was so interesting because when I touched the ruins, we're like a bit like Stonehenge. There was a ley line running between the two, parallel between Stonehenge. And I touched it and I was like, oh my God, I went straight to Egypt. Well, I didn't physically go to Egypt, you know, it wasn't express channel train or whatever. But my vision went straight to Egypt. And then I couldn't get this pharaoh out my head for 8 days and days and days. And it was like something that woke up. I wouldn't say weird, I would say ordinary. Very interesting. Well, anyway, talking about interesting, I see Alison. Alison, you are with me and you've been waiting a while. So thank you very much for joining me. Okay. And everybody else enjoying it because it is interesting on a Sunday night. I'm going to give you the link. Now, subjects we're going to talk about is how are we feeling ourselves? Where's your voice? Where's your voice of reason? Why do you feel like sometimes that things are not working the way they should be? And also, have you got a ghost story you'd like to share with me tonight? Have you got something that you could say is totally out there and you can never forget it and you still, to this very day, relive it in your mind? It still feels that chill down the back of the neck of the spine. Yeah, why does it go that way? I don't know. But yes, but let me know. Alison, give me a thumbs up if you're ready to chat to me.
Yeah. Hi.
Hello.
Hiya.
Hello, how are you?
I'm all right, thank you. It's lovely to talk to you again.
Oh, it's lovely to talk to yourself. Thank you. And while I was there, I was very intrigued. You had a beautiful, beautiful fur baby on your knee there.
Let's have a Ted.
Ted. Ted is the most purest dog I've ever seen.
He's a Maltese.
He is beautiful. Does he show his teeth and that?
No, he's dead timid.
He's gorgeous.
He's frightened of his own shadow.
A bit like my Marley then. Yes.
Yes.
Beautiful. How old is he?
He's just turned 3 on Thursday.
So what was he like as a puppy then?
A pain.
Was he?
You had to feed him by a spoon. He wouldn't eat.
Bit like my Marley then. Oh, you're telling me that it was a nightmare, was he? Alison? Yes? Are you still there? You got me? Oh no, she's froze. Oh dear. Hold on, I'll have to remove her. She'll come back on. Alison, come back with me. We're just getting really involved there and then she froze. Let me see if she comes back on. Alison, can you see me okay? No. Okay, hold on. Is she joining me? Give me a wave when you get back on, Alison. Yeah. While I'm waiting for her to join me because the camera froze, which is a shame, I've got Ali, Amanda, and Elaine to join me. Elaine and Amanda and Ali, and Alison's there, but Alison, I can't see her now. All right, Alison, there she is. Okay, she's just joined me. Hold on. Yeah, there she is. And go back to Alison.
Sorry.
It's okay. Don't worry. Honestly, it's absolutely fine. It's beautiful.
You came to my house about four and a half years ago, and because I live in Concert,
Yes.
and I made you cupcakes, and you took some home for your son.
I remember that. Yes.
I look after three men with learning disabilities in our home. Can you remember?
Yes.
Yeah,
And you had a little toddler with you, did you?
we did. I've got
Yes.
4 now.
4 toddlers.
I've got 4 grandchildren now.
There was only
Yeah.
one that I remember last time when we connected, was it? Was it your daughter's
Yeah,
baby?
Tommy.
Yes,
He's just
that's
been
right.
diagnosed with autism.
Oh,
But I tell you what, he is amazing. He's amazing. His reading ability, he's like 5, but his reading ability is 8-year-old.
oh, fantastic.
And his spelling, like, and his maths, he can count up to trillion.
Oh my
And he
God.
knows every single universe and planet in the sky.
Are
But
you
he
telling
can't-
me that
he
he's an
can't-
indigo child?
He can't string a conversation together. It just amazes me. He really does amaze us.
So you feel he's so advanced in everything else that is coming through. So a
Yeah.
little bit like oh, what's his name? He's into his galactic energy then, is he?
Yeah.
Like
Oh, totally.
Vulcans.
I
Yes.
took him to the centre of life for the first time during the 6 weeks holidays, and he broke his heart when I had to bring him out. He just wanted to be
Oh.
there in the dome.
Oh, wow.
He loved it.
That is beautiful, that.
Absolutely loved it.
You see, isn't that lovely to know?
Hmm.
So that knowledge that he's got and all of this downloading that he's coming in,
Hmm.
it's like he would have to go towards a school that is for geniuses. Oh wow! Can you see the lights come on and off there?
Totally. Totally.
Happens a lot.
It's the energy that you vibe off.
Oh, it's the meter must probably go. She's tuning in again.
Go and put your 50 pence in the coin meter.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. My little smart meter ain't looking so smart right now, my dear.
Yeah.
Yes, but that went off and on. That was a true vibration.
Wasn't it just?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Oh, Alison, it's beautiful to connect with you. What would you like to share your experiences, love, as we connected last time?
Well, I've lived in this house for 25 years, and
Yes.
it's one of the second oldest houses in Concert.
Okay.
It used to be a farm. It was known as the number 1 farm. Then it got turned into a pub, and it was the Dunkerwin. And
Right.
then the hospital had bought the ground, and there was no alcohol allowed to be served on the property. So a builder come and bought the house. And I've got back to 1837 with this house.
Wow.
And one of the rooms upstairs, when me and my husband had that bedroom, but now one of the clients have it, was always cold.
Right.
Always cold. But like since he's moved in, I've got to open the windows. It's red hot. It's just weird.
Oh. So the vibration shifted then, do you feel?
Yeah. It's
So-
just totally weird. And I did take I know like people say like orbs or it's just like a bit of dust or something like that, but I took a picture in the dark on my phone and I enlarged it, and it looked like it was like it sounds stupid, but it looked like a fairy figure sort of thing.
Oh, like the Manx fairies.
Yeah, it was just like something weird like that. And when my mum was poorly, this is going back 16 years ago. She was in bed in my daughter's bedroom, and my husband said, your mum's just gone to the toilet. And I goes, oh, she hasn't, because she's in bed. I've just checked on her. He goes, Alison, your mum's gone to the toilet, go and check on her. So maybe me and I goes off it. Right, I go and I, Tom, she's in bed, asleep. He goes, I'm sure I've just seen your mum lift her leg to walk like up the steps, and I just am down following her, going in. I goes, no.
Oh, wow. Somebody was impersonating your mum going up the stairs then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
That was about 16 years ago.
did you sense, so mum was going through her like transition?
Yeah, but
Like-
she was really poorly. She had
Do you think he could have seen an astro body going up the stairs?
well, I
Like-
don't know what it was, because like I didn't see it, he's seen it, and he's not he's like, he doesn't believe in anything like that, like thinking what I do. But of course, well, she's in bed asleep, Tom. So whatever you see, you see. I goes, but my mum was in bed. She was sound asleep in our Amy's bed.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It is,
Sound
because
asleep.
in between that time, how often, when did mum pass? Was that a few weeks after?
After
or
that happened, she died about 6 weeks later.
6 weeks, the 6 week transition.
There.
Yeah. Because what happens is they go through some transition of the accepting coming out of the body.
Mm-hmm.
So it could have been that. But then it could have been your grandma,
Right.
who I gave you a reading for last time I seen you.
Yeah,
your
well,
mum,
like
Bonnie.
I say, I've never met my grandparents.
So she died in her 40s, this woman.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
did. My mum died
She's
at
the one-
67. My mum passed away at 67, and her mum died when very, like, I think she must have been in the 40s, 50s.
Because I get a lady in her 40s that come and took your mum.
Right.
And she was a beautiful lady, and they missed each other so deeply, and they
I tell you
got on
what,
great.
my mum's sister died in her 40s.
That's the lady. Yeah.
She was my mum's
she's got
younger
like
sister.
a beehive. She's got like really striking hair. She's the one who come and took your mum.
Right.
But them two were been inseparable. But she
Right.
had a hell of a how can I put this? The way she passed over wasn't nice. That lady.
No, she had Huntington's disease.
Oh wow. That was the brain then.
Like all my mums, like she had 3 siblings, and my mum's the only one who didn't get the disease.
Oh wow.
They all died. Like our oldest brother died at 22. Then our baby brother died at 35, and I think me Auntie Margaret died at 52
Oh my God. Wow.
of the disease.
Yeah. And that scares you.
Yeah, but we know we like my mum had the test, and because they said because she hasn't got the gene, we can't get it.
Right. Yes.
But
Yes.
sometimes I think I've got some of the symptoms because my legs jump and my arms are like I flicker and I jump and I think, oh, have I got that? But I think no, it's just me being me.
I just think that sometimes the body twitches just to let us know it's still there.
Definitely.
Something's getting on my nerves here.
Definitely.
Yeah. Oh, but that's interesting. But it's like what we've said. These are hereditary ailments and illnesses that skip generations and hit generations, and then it just like skips one to learn from the other. That's
Well, my mum's dad, like my granddad, he got put into a mental institution when he came out of the army because they thought it was shell shock that caused him, but it wasn't. It was the Huntington's disease. So he was put in a mental hospital, and he died there very young.
Oh, that is terrible. It's like that's your worst nightmare. That in ways.
And my mum's brother Thomas, he got put into St. Nick's when he got Huntington's disease.
And he had it at the age of 30 as well.
He had that. He died at 21.
My God.
Yeah. See, normally Huntington's hit you when you're older, but on my mum's side of the family, it seemed to like hit them when they were young.
Yeah.
I've had a cousin. He died 50. My niece, my other cousin, she died at 45, and her daughter died when she was 35, and that was
Oh
only
my
about 5 years
God.
ago. Yeah. So we've been really lucky not getting that disease.
I
Really
was
lucky.
going to say, yeah. So
It's
your mum must have
it's
had to
missed me
spring
mum's
the
side. It's
gene.
missed us.
Wow. So that's like nearly 16, it's like nearly 10 to 16 people passed over with this disease.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're
That's
really, really lucky that none of my siblings, none of us have got it.
yeah.
So we're really
Well,
lucky.
that's it. You count your blessings, don't you, in a way?
Yeah, definitely.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's like
Definitely.
we've always said that we can try our best to cope with what's going on, but if the brain doesn't work, then it's a
But the
different
thing
story.
is, it doesn't affect your brain. Huntington's disease does not affect your brain. It does affect your brain, but like it doesn't affect your memory. They can
Right.
still hear you, they can still understand, but the body won't do what you want it
Yes.
to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's similar to Parkinson's, but like worse.
Yeah. And
Sort of thing.
how you cope with that?
Oh,
I mean,
it's
come on,
been very sad times.
I was going to say yes, because it will be, because it's been it's been snatched away. Uncles, cousins, nieces, nephews, stuff like
The
that.
only one I can really remember is my Auntie Margaret and my Uncle Thomas. They were alive, but me Uncle Thomas and obviously my mum's parents and that, they went around when I was born.
Yeah.
So I didn't know them, but I knew my Auntie Margaret, and I used to go and visit her when my son was little. We used to go and see her in the care home she was in. And then when she was dying, our Amy, when she was little, she used to stand on the bed and sing to her.
Oh.
And she wasn't frightened. And I thought she would be frightened, but she wasn't.
Oh, wow. What a brave soul. I met
Yeah.
your daughter, didn't I?
You did.
I met your daughter, yes.
She's living next door to us now.
She's living next door. Oh, my God, and remarkable.
Yeah, she's living next door to us now. She's got another little boy, one. Bryden.
Beautiful.
He's a little
And
terror.
She wanted that. The last time I seen you, she wanted to come home, but maybe it was the home like next door, because you're on that roadside, aren't you?
Yeah.
You like in. You can understand how that was a farm, you know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to picture paint to everyone because they're listening, but you can understand how that was a farm. So
we've got the sheds over the road.
I was going to say, would it be in the reverse then? The farm entrance would have been at the back of the house.
Yeah.
That's it. So when you come into that little archway and it's got the old gully door, and then you go out of there, and that would have been the acres.
Yeah.
Well, who's Anne there then?
Who?
Anne.
Anne?
Oh, Anne. Not family member. Anne.
Anne, not a family member.
There's a woman that resides in your home. And do you still have problems with the draft going in between the kitchen and the dining room hall?
Yeah.
Yes, that's where she is. She's only dainty, but she's very close. Yeah, she's very, very close to the house.
Right.
And I just feel that you've changed the stairs around again.
I've built up. But you know what it is? When I do alterations to the house, weird things happen.
Yeah. Okay.
Things happen, even if it's just like changing a door handle or changing something. Weird things happen, and you think, like, what? It doesn't make sense.
Happen in what way? Like things go missing, bangs, knocks, whistles?
Noise.
A noise?
Noise.
Is it noise that you detect all the time?
No, it's just because normally I'm sitting here and it's dead quiet and that. But once we start working in the house and doing stuff, we hear bangs and like a couple of times. Like, to be fair, a couple of times this week we've heard like someone knocking at the door or a door banging, and we've got up and there's been nothing there.
Oh, wow. And it's been loud enough that every person in the room can hear it?
Oh, me and my husband, because like normally I go, what's that? You go, I can't hear now, but he's heard it.
Oh, isn't that
And
bizarre?
sometimes we can hear water running.
Or water. Water's a representation to a haunting, by the way. Yeah, water. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's
Right.
interesting, that. Alison, it is, because like you said there, you live amongst the house. It tells a story if the walls could talk.
Yeah, oh, definitely. Because
You know,
apparently we've got a cellar in the house, but it's blocked in where I keep my shoes. You can see the
Right.
polythene from underneath where I've covered it over.
Okay.
And my friends go, oh, dig it. I go, no, I'm not digging nothing up. It'll stay covered. I ain't digging nothing. It'll stay there. Because
So
there's a
you were saying
cellar.
that you run deeper in the house
Yeah,
then?
apparently there's a cellar under where the cupboard is.
Oh, wow.
So I can stay
So
there.
have you still got that thatched shed that's there?
No, what we did is we built me we had like a space in the yard and the wall to the house. So Thomas has made like a shed there, but it's joined onto the house.
Because you mentioned there that was a pub at one time.
Yeah.
And it was a pub for 100 years, yeah?
It was a farm, and then it got turned into a pub, and then a builder bought it. So I don't know how old it was when it was a pub, but
Okay.
we got back to the deeds and we got back to 1837.
Wow.
With the deeds.
So I would give you Victorian era then.
Yeah.
Mm. Well,
because it's this house and it's the house down the road, what's called the old, it used to be the station house for the trains. And
Oh,
like
wow.
that does look like one of the oldest houses in Constance. She's even got polythene at the windows. She like the windows have fell out and she's just got polythene up them. It's dropping to bits. It's that old. It's dropping to bits.
Oh, what a shame. And somebody's living there, yeah?
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
shame, though. It's a
Yeah.
shame. You know,
Sure.
I love anything like that, especially when you're basing through history. You can just capture and vision
Yeah.
every person living in every person's, you know, in every
Mhm.
every little pocket of the houses and their own little purpose.
Yeah.
Like the police officer's house and the nursery, and then all of this, the school and everything else.
So the houses next to us and around us weren't built till the 1900s. Because the builder who bought this house built the houses next to me going down the road, down
Yes.
towards Concert, and he
Mhm.
built the ones going down Durham Road.
Oh, right.
So he bought them, and then and I think like this house and my daughter's house was one big house. It was one
Oh
farm.
my God.
She's living. If we knock the houses back, because the floorboards and everything's still joined, and you can hear everything, and hear all the
Massive.
conversations. We can sit on the stairs and talk to each other. The walls are that thin.
That's some huge house. So yes, you're right. It would have been formed as one.
Yeah.
And the separation between the two.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting, that, Alison.
Yeah.
Really is. And thank you for sharing that, because the old saying goes, the older the house, the stronger they stand.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they do. And you must get some wind tunnel through that house as well.
Well, there is some drafts, and we think, well, I've just got all these double glazing and doors on. And then where the hell's the draft coming from? You know,
It's just
and
out.
one of my dogs growls a lot, and I go, there's nothing there. Shut up. And I've got to let it go outside and have a bark. And then bring it back in. Right, you've had your bark, get back into bed.
It's just the house.
It's talking to us.
Yeah, it is. And they often do, especially if they're that old, because like you say, and they do, I've got to honestly tell you, right, is the old saying goes, the structure is the stay, it's the heart of the house, it's the people that make the heart.
Oh,
Definitely. You
that's
know?
nice.
But thank you for sharing that with me, Alison. I really appreciate it. And it's lovely connecting with you. I've got lots and lots of people I want to say hello to.
You have.
So I just want to say
Very
thank
popular.
you.
But I'm really, you've made my night that I've been able to talk to you, because I've been wanting to talk to you. But I do really want to read off you, because I've got a load of issues going on and I need to talk to you.
Yes. Well, like I say, if you look at there, it says on the screen.
Yeah.
I think that's got my website on there. But Alison, thank you so much for your time,
Thank
love.
you.
Thank you.
Thank
All
you.
the best to you, honey. Take
Teddy,
care now.
Teddy,
Thank
good
you.
night.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, bless.
Hello, Elaine. Are you with me? Elaine. We've got loads of people. I've got Paula saying hi, Emma. I've got Alison. I've got Elaine. I've got Chris. I've got Mandy. And I've got Amanda. And everybody wants to join me. And I just want to say thank you very much for being so patient in the background. I really appreciate it. So we're getting into the one thing, that the one aspect of it all is this. What makes us tick? And also, have you experienced anything phenomenal, paranormal out there that you can never understand, that makes you really, really question what's happened in your life? You never thought in a million years it would come across to you like this. And then all of a sudden, there it is right in front of you. And you're like, how do you deal with it? What scenario? And what conclusion is it left in your mind? Where are you with this? So, Elaine, give me a thumbs up. You're ready to go. Fabulous.
Hello.
Hello, my dear. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Not too bad, like, but I know, like, since, like, I lost my mum and dad, the whole house could be red hot, and it's only my bedroom that's stone cold.
Oh.
And it's like, why is your room so cold? And I'm like, I used to joke, that's like, oh, it's my mum and dad, having a party in the room. So I just can't fathom why this room that I'm in now is cold.
Right. So let's get into, so it's ever since mum and dad passed over, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And how long have you lived in the house for?
I've lived in here for 11 years.
Right. Okay. So was it dad the last one to go?
No, my mum.
Right. Okay. So these two are very vibrant souls, your mum and dad.
Yeah.
And you couldn't put them together and prize them apart as well. They were very, very good for each
No,
other.
they were married for 60 years.
And they were excellent comedy actors, the two of them.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got to honestly tell you, when you connected to me, Elaine, they came in the door. The reason why the statement one, why the room in your bedroom, especially, okay?
Yeah.
Did you find it that you've not shut the world around you, but do you know when Mum passed, is that where you resided a lot? Is that where you stayed a lot?
Yeah, I even now I can't close. To me, I feel like I'm in limbo, if you know what I mean. It's like can't move forward. I'm just stuck in this not turmoil. I'm just stuck. I just part of us is thinking, are they together, or, you know, are they all right, and all this lot, you know, and it's, everybody's keeps saying, oh, I'll be fine, and I'm like, but I can't,
No,
you know.
because grief is the soul searching for the other person. You
Yeah,
could sit a lifetime. You can sit in every pocket, every avenue. You might find a lady that walks past the street that reminds you of your mother,
yeah,
but you're looking for your mom.
yeah,
So what's happened is when we grieve, we open something up. And that is all that transition of the loss, the pain, plus, and I know this sounds bizarre, even though you're not, and you never have been, right? But when they go, you feel like a little orphan. You
yeah,
feel like you've lost that
yeah,
that pull,
connection.
that connection, of
Yeah,
course. So that leaves sometimes an emptiness, and
yeah,
it could linger in the air as well. So when you sleep, you're traveling, but you're not. You seem to be grounded. So
yeah,
when it comes to this level, I could turn around and show you your mum right now, right? And if we could bring her in any form and bring that essence in, but that is the comfort that you will accept at that time because it's a message.
yeah,
But it's still not enough to carry you over because the loss is the pain is unbearable.
yeah.
And that's where, how can you describe, this is the terms of, can I ask, I'm not saying any terms of how you're feeling, but how can you describe sound to somebody that's never heard anything before?
You cannot really,
That's
like,
how you feel inside.
yeah, it's just like, my partner's like, I keep telling him, I says, you'll not know, because he keeps saying, oh, like, oh, yeah, I understand. I'm like, you can't. You
No.
can't understand how the other person's feeling unless you've had a loss
Yeah.
yourself, you know. And I just seem to be, all I'm hearing is deaths. You know, my son's just lost his dad, you know, and it's just one thing after another. And I keep saying, I can't have any more shocks and that. But part of it is once to, I'd love to hear my mum and dad again. I'd love to get a connection saying, yeah, they're all right, or anything like that, because I feel like I wished I could reach out to them, you know. So, yeah, I am sort of like an orphan,
But
you
it's
know.
grief. It's grief, Elaine. It's something that it's I know they say it's natural course of life, and people turn around and say, "Oh, well, just get on with it. Yeah, it's fine. I understand how you feel." But
Yeah,
the only words you need here is your mum and dad's.
yeah,
The only comfort you need is mum coming through saying, "Listen, pet, come on now." Do you see what I mean? You
yeah,
know that I'm waiting for you. You know that I'm here. But that love that you had is so treasured. Look at it that way. The love
yeah,
that you had was completed you. It
yeah,
completed you
yeah,
know.
yeah,
And I could say that to you because I deal with spirit every day, and I bring people closer together, and I bring that understanding to people. But trying to understand them when you're soul searching, that's what you're doing. You're soul searching.
yeah.
You're soul searching. And your mom is, she's found her dad now, by the way. Your
Sure.
mom. Yeah. She's found her dad. And your brother, or there's a brother loss as well. And
Yeah.
all this,
Not my brother, my mum's brothers.
but it was so tricky for her to understand because your mom lost a lot of people at a young age.
Yeah.
And she didn't understand it until she met your dad.
Mm,
And then your dad put a smile on her face, and the two of them needed each other and formed into one. That's the beautiful melody of it all.
yeah.
But it takes a lot of lifetime to get there, Elaine. It takes a long time to get there.
Yeah.
Because your mom Your mum could have wrote a book about her life 5 times over.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
You know?
Even though she had MS and that, you know, she was a very strong woman, and you know, she wouldn't give in. You know, she was very stubborn, and you know, she worked like she had MS from the age of 18, but she
Wow.
still worked.
So
You
nothing
know,
fazed her, really.
pardon?
Nothing phased her.
No, nothing did. She
And
wouldn't let get to the better of her. You know, she used to battle on with it.
MS is a massive thing.
Yeah,
Massive thing. You know?
yeah.
That's a lot to contend with. Did your mum used to nurse and not adopt children, but I do feel it must be your grandma. Was she the lady who had lots of children?
Yeah,
She had 89
yeah.
kids.
No, I don't know about 89. No, maybe 8. 8 or 9, not 89.
No, 8 or 9.
All right, I was going to say, flip it hell. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
It's okay. We don't
Yeah.
mind.
I was going to say, let's go record break. Yeah, she did.
But she lost twins as well. Because I just get this like Ave Maria, and I've got to give it to you. And I just get mum standing beside a younger brother and twins. So
not
whether
sure.
that's recognition with her, but you know what it is? It's like the breathing apparatus, like tuberculosis, that type of thing.
Yeah, she had COPD.
Oh, that's what I'm picking up on. She couldn't breathe, this woman. She found it very difficult to cope. That was your mum's mum, yes?
Wait, my mum had it, but me gran, when she went in a sleeper, I was only young when she passed.
Wow.
You know?
I just feel like the two of them together, but your mum's trying to reference to, she's got a lot of clarity with her dad. Okay, and that's important that you need to know that, because that gives her a little bit of strength, because your mum needed your father, and she had a lot going on there. And I just feel like she missed the brother so much. And there's a George, I can hear that name. But one thing that's important to you that your mum wants to reference to me, I can hear her talking to me, but I can also hear loads of men whispering in the background as well. So she's surrounded by the ideal people, like she's surrounded by a beautiful array of so many people who loved her.
Yeah, probably our sisters and brothers.
Yes, she adores them, every single one of them, but she lost them so quickly.
Yeah.
And that's difficult. Where's the connection to, it's either Elizabeth or a Liz connection here? Or a Liz connection from mum. We're staying with mum, by the way. Okay.
Because I know my mum's sisters was called, or had like Auntie Frida, Auntie Irene, Sheila, and that, you know. So I don't know, Frida is Elizabeth, you know.
I just got this connection to either Elizabeth or Ellen. No, it's not Elaine. It's got something to do with EL connection. Well, your mum wants to let me know that she's with the brother who she needs to be around. And it broke her heart that he died very suddenly.
Yeah.
Okay. And she pops in to see you at early in the morning the way she used to.
Yeah,
she
my mother would
see you a lot.
Yeah.
Very early in the morning, she's telling me.
Oh, is that why I keep waking up at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning?
She wants to let me know that she loves a 5-minute cup of tea early in the morning to face the day with just silence.
Yeah.
And she loves that. Yeah.
Yeah,
and
she's just with a cup of tea in the morning.
And a good little book. She wants to
Oh,
tell
I
me.
used to love Mills and Bones and all that.
Yes.
But once her eyes went,
It's
she
a good
didn't.
little book.
Yeah, she used to love reading with my dad,
Your dad's
you know,
a
because
reader.
my dad used to share books. I'd sometimes buy it. I let him read it because he could read it within a day. It takes me months.
You see,
I'm like, you can read it first.
He's like a machine. He's like this. Wow, look at this. It's so interesting. And then he's away talking about it, and you're like, he's giving the game away here.
Yeah.
He can understand dialect as intellectual as he is, but he's a genius at it. And there's a connection to a Bob there as well. I need to give that truth.
Oh,
But I can honestly tell you, one thing that's important here with the love and empathy from your mom and dad, they are absolutely beautiful together.
yeah.
They can never be apart.
No, they never. Everywhere they went together. You know.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Your dad wants to let you know that he would salute you, but he doesn't do the ranks.
No.
He wants to let you understand as well that he'll miss you eternally because you're the only one that understood him in ways.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Try and understand your husband, he's trying to tell me, because sometimes he's all fingers and thumbs. He doesn't get it right. Sometimes
Yeah.
he doesn't get things right. But he'd do you a beautiful, either a lovely sauce or a lovely meal or a lovely this and a lovely that. He's trying to show me that it's hands-on. But he also wants to let me understand. He also
Yeah.
wants to let me understand that he's comforting you in some way.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay. But your dad loved pastries. Your dad loved pies and pastries. Everything's pies and pastries for your father. Okay. And I just want to let you know he makes a beautiful gravy. That's what he's trying to tell me here. Okay. So whether
Yeah.
that's dad, and it's like that's what you got from the heart. Do you see what I
Yeah.
mean? I want to say, Elaine, no, thank you for sharing your experience with us tonight. I really appreciate it. And I hope you don't mind that man give you a glimpse of that she's with you. She is
Right.
with the sister. She is with the sister. And she's
Yeah.
with the tallest one to her. Is that Frida?
Frida will be the tallest one, yeah.
Yeah, because she's with her. But Frida's got her hair all racing like this. It's like step back where your mother's got a free. Hers is very
Yeah.
set back to her eyes would look like that. It's like
Yeah.
giving that impression. But she's very, very close to her. Ah, did Frida lose the young daughter?
Yes, one of the twins.
Yeah, because she
Yeah.
wants to let you know she's with her.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, and she's with you. And also, don't lose the ring again.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
from your mother. Don't lose
Yeah.
that ring, love.
Yeah, Lily lost it. Yeah, the gated car park, a big multi-story one. She was for me 21st. She was giving us her signet ring, a gold one. Where at the time it was too small for us, and we thought it fell down the shaft with the lift opening. Luckily, it fell just before there. So I was like, I nearly lost it. That's what I was saying. So yeah, it's too tight now, so I don't wear it.
Will you hand that down when you can? Because I
Yeah.
want to let you know this. But
Yeah.
your mum's blowing you kisses and she's trying to tell you she's a busy lady. But she also wants to say, don't be too short of a cardigan, love.
Yeah.
Okay, don't be too short of a cardigan. And there's nothing wrong with you. You haven't got tennis elbow, you're fine. But she wants to let you understand that she's made amends with her father.
Oh, that's good. I never met me granddad, so he died before I was born.
Lovely gentleman.
Yeah.
Whether it's the Royal Railways or the trains, I'm getting that connection. But
Yeah,
beautiful
my dad
man.
worked on the railways,
Yeah, beautiful man.
Yeah.
So embrace that, Elaine.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy our time together tonight, my dear?
I did. It's the first time, and it's like, it's give us an insight of what
you.
you said and that. Like, I follow you a lot, and I've been to, I think, once or twice to your openings where you go to places.
Oh, yes, my audiences. Yes.
Yes. So I'm
Got
hoping
lots
to
to
come.
be gated.
Yeah, I'm hoping to come to the next one.
Fabulous. Thank you very much, love, and I
Right.
appreciate that. And when you do, we'll just give you a good wave. You must
Yes, I will. I'll be like, hi.
we'll connect again. But that is
Yeah.
beautiful. Elaine, you've made my night.
Right.
Thank you very
Thank
much for
you.
joining me. All the best to you, my dear.
Thank
Take care
you.
of yourself.
Right.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
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 Okay, we have Chris. Chris Elliott. Hello, Chris. I'm going to go on with live with you in a moment. But before I do, I just want to ask my followers if everybody's enjoying tonight. I can see everybody joining me. That's really lovely. And it's lovely to see. I'm just wondering if I have anything for my family in spirit. Victoria, it's going to be a podcast tonight. So there's a lot of people joining live. There's a lot of people embracing. There's a lot of people waiting for a while now to connect to me. And thank you very much for your time. So I'm going to go straight to Chris. Chris, have you ever had a paranormal encounter? Is there anything there to share with me? I'm going to leave it up to you now, Chris. So here we go. Ready? Go. Hello.
Previously, I have years ago, nothing
Yeah.
recently.
Go on then.
Every single day I do think things, but nothing recently.
Okay. What's the most heartbreaking or the one that gives you the palpitations? What is the one that you could turn around and say, wow, I need to share this with the world?
I think every single day, my grandma, my grandma
Really?
died maybe 15 months ago, but I feel she's there every single day.
Oh,
Every single thing I do, she's there, kind of guiding us through.
that is comfort then. That's beautiful. Are you very, very close?
Yeah, she's like your mother to us.
Oh, that's beautiful. That is so nice. And isn't it lovely to know that you've got that anchor in life, even if she's in spirit?
Oh, definitely. I feel as if she's there every single day.
That is lovely to know that. And does that open up things for you then, Chris, in ways like, your perception towards spirituality, towards people in ways?
I think so. Like, I've changed in the last 15 months to what I think is what she would have thought. So
Oh,
like
great.
that's the way I think now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good. So that will open a bond then. Like,
Mhm.
for instance, it's like you may have pushed past the veil then, do you think? So if you look at it, you were very, very close. I could just visualize you two being very, very close, and you helped her through a lot. So it's like when we get older, we would always need encouragement to get up and get out and about and doing things like that.
Mhm.
And it's
Yeah.
beautiful that you, as of age, that you had this parallel life together. But in
Yeah.
other ways as well, when she passed over, she opened the door towards spirit, as in transcendent to the light. And then she opened your eyes towards the light.
Yeah. Yeah, she did.
That's lovely to know that. So that bond will never, ever break then.
No.
And Chris, are you encouraging other people to know this? This is like your nearest and dearest, or do you tell your brothers and sisters and things like that?
Yeah, I have. Especially probably in the last 4 to 6 weeks. I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you think she's coming through and giving you messages?
Oh, definitely every day. She's there every day, giving me a message.
That is such a blessing, that. So in this level, do you know when some people turn around and say when they've passed over and they get that loss and they've never ever got it back, and it's like that united bond, like you've heard from other people tonight, and there's a lot of things, and then the loss is laying heavy as time goes on. And loss is laying heavy because they're thinking that no, they're not with me, and then they stop believing that they're not with me. You haven't got that. You've got this openness to the world. You're tapping into your universe and tapping into your grandma at the
yeah.
same time.
Yeah.
And she must have a beautiful strength then.
Massive strength, obviously. She went through a lot, obviously, when she was alive.
How old was she when she died?
She was 84.
My
84.
God. That is beautiful. That is lovely. And this is your mom's mom, yeah?
Dad's mom.
Oh, dad's mom. Right,
Dad's
okay.
mom. Mum's also passed, but I was a lot closer to Dad's mom as well because she was a lot older when I was growing up.
Yeah. I think sometimes you get that regular bond between love and energy coming through as well. But she is surrounded. Even as we mentioned here, Chris, it's love to have the next generation, as young as you are, right, to have that knowledge and that outlook of life. And it does open things up. And then you are at this level now where you quite openly, freely talk about it. 20, 30 years ago, this would have been hush hush. This would have been just get on with it. Oh, what am I looking in? But you know that she's with you, and that's a beautiful connection. Do you get senses from her? Like, do you get like smells from her, or do you just feel in your heart?
Not necessarily smells, but I just know she's there. When things are going on, maybe when things are tough, I just know she's there. Like she just comes in the mind, and I know she's there. Not necessarily smells or sights or anything like that. I just know she's there.
That is beautiful, then, because that, like I've just said there as well, that is a bond that will stay with you for the rest of your life, and that's lovely to know, and that's unique if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
In ways. I mean, it's like, how can I put this? I'll tell you about one experience that happened to me a long time ago. Do you know the A1?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Do you know the Gateshead turn off with the Angel of the North?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I was driving along there one day, and my son Alex was in the back. I was in this Jeep, right? And this is maybe familiar. That's why I'm sharing it with you. I'm driving along, and you know when sometimes you get somebody that's approaching you, they're coming off the A1 and they're dead slow, right? And I'm talking slow. And this car in front of me was so slow, it was unreal. I was crawling, coming off the A1, and just instantly went from a speed, dropped down to at least 20. The person that was in the car with me was like, oh, overtake them. And this voice inside my head said, don't. Oh, there's your grand. The cat. Okay. Would you believe this? I stayed behind that car all the way. Yeah? As we were approaching the roundabout, and you got the Angel of the North behind you, yeah? All of a sudden, the car dispersed, went off to low, fell. I'm coming over the roads as if I'm going up to Reckington. This car coming 110 miles an hour, crashed, and flipped in front of me and ended up in the middle of the roundabout. Just lost control. If I would have been behind that man and I'd stayed purposely, which what I did, if I would have just sped off, it would have hit my son. Mm-hmm. So that guardian angel that you've got around you in your essence, I just feel like your gran will always protect you through life. And that's a good thing. That's a beautiful thing if you think about it. Yeah? A lot's going on in your life at the minute though, Chris. Yeah? Do you mind if I tap into this energy? Is that okay? Where's the connection to David? I can't hear you.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah. I've got a cousin who's called David, and I've also got a friend who died who was called David.
David's come in. Is it
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
He wants to tell you he's sorry.
Yeah.
Not too much detail now because your grand's brought him in. And he also wants to tell you it was his path.
Yeah.
Not yours. And he wants to let you know he'll always be as crazy as what you remembered him to be.
Yeah.
But he's calling you Chrissy. And he wants to let you know that he misses you so dearly. Now, your grandma has brought him in because this has really affected you over the last 6 years. Okay? And you've questioned this. And you've questioned it to the point that you actually believe that you are beating yourself up over this. He's saying, no, don't. Live your life and be happy. Have you got your son now?
Yeah.
Is he just a baby?
No, he's grown up. He's 14 now.
Right, well, he's trying to tell me he was a baby.
Right.
And he's also trying to let me understand, love your son.
Yeah.
We've all been there. And Dave wants to tell you he's going to be all right because I'm always with him.
Yeah.
But yet he will join the army.
Right.
He's got to, love. Even though you don't want him to go. He's got to. Because he's got to find something in himself, your son.
Right.
Something you can't give him. Apart from your dedication and your love and your time. But there is a lot going on around you and a son. And that's why Dave stepped in. David, sorry, I do apologize. He doesn't like the name Dave. Okay? He doesn't want that. He just wants to let you know he's with your grandma. He hasn't stole her. But he knows where he's going to get fed. Because she'll feed anyone.
Yeah.
And she will. But she
Yeah.
loves you enough to hold on to him, to give him a little bit of support, love. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's okay, yeah.
And she's trying to tell me, and he's tried to let me know, just tell the rest of the family, I'm sorry if you feel I let you down. It was bad enough going through what I went through. How can I let anybody down? If I didn't know what I was doing, I knew it was right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bro, he says. But he wants to let you know he'll always love you.
Yeah.
And he'll always be beside you. And he also wants to tell you that he's found your granddad.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's given me Ron. He's given me this. Can I ask, did you go to David's grave? Oh, there's no grave. You went to Granddad's grave, did you?
No, obviously. No, I've been obviously where they scattered my granddad's ashes.
And you put the wreath down, did you?
No, not off the top of my head.
Well, he's
Don't
trying
know.
to show me like a Champions League.
Right.
Okay. And he's trying to let you know every time that is a chorus of angels, he says he's right beside you. And so is David, sorry.
Right.
Take your time in life, love. You're going to get a new job soon.
Right.
Okay? And it's going to really make you feel a lot stronger, in control again.
Yeah.
Okay? But they're trying to tell me, what a year, yeah? What a year.
Yeah.
Okay? Who's still got the like a tattoo with a badge on the leg? Is that you?
I've got a tattoo on my leg. It's not a badge, but I've got a tattoo on my leg, yeah.
Is that your grandma?
What's that?
Is that a face?
No, it's not, no.
What's the connection to a tattoo on the side of the leg? It's the right one.
I've got a tattoo on the right side of my leg. It's actually a metal leg, an artificial leg. On the right leg.
What does that represent?
I kind of just like the design, to be fair. when I got it, but it's on the right leg.
So it's like a coat of armour.
Yeah, well, it's a metal leg on the right hand side.
Where he's trying to tell me, would you put my initials on it? Not mine, his.
Is that my granddad?
Yeah.
Okay.
You do that.
Yeah.
Because he understands what you're doing there or why you've done that.
Yeah.
Okay. So he wants to let you know, will you put my name on it?
Yeah.
And by the way, he sent you letters. So you've got his signature.
Yeah.
And he wants to let you understand that he's right beside you. But there is a lot of people that are right beside you, love. And it's nice to see that all of them are together. But David didn't mean half the things that happened, you know.
Yeah.
Are you coming to a big birthday this year, or is it next?
No, I'm only 35.
Right, no, he's trying to tell me it was a big birthday.
No, I'm
So
only
whether
35.
whether that's when he passed. Is he telling me about a big birthday?
When he passed, he was only 20.
He wants to let me know. He's trying to tell me of a big birthday, and he's trying to let me understand that he broke everyone's hearts. He says, I'm sorry, bro. But he wants to let you understand that he loves you very deeply. And so does your grandma and granddad. They're showing me confetti, like celebration, okay? But they're also trying to let me know, no way you going back over. You're definitely moving forward.
Yeah.
So, Chris, enjoy that as time goes on. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're trying to tell me they've got to go back through, but before they do, I did smell like boot polish.
Okay.
Like I've just been polishing boots. Okay, that's what I did smell, and that is very, very strong around your granddad.
Okay.
I hope you enjoyed that anyway. And I know
appreciate
you
that.
weren't expecting David to come through, but he needed to.
Yeah.
Because first time he's ever connected like that.
Yeah.
So it's love from the heart, love.
Yeah.
And Chris,
Appreciate
thank
that.
you very much. Thank you for joining me tonight. Did you
Cheers,
enjoy
thank you.
it?
Yeah, I did. Thank you.
And it's been a pleasure. And I just want to say all the best to you. And especially with your new job. You must probably be wondering what it is. Well, they'll leave that as a surprise. Watch out for it.
Cheers, thank you.
Thank you very much, love. Take
Cheers,
care
thank you.
now.
Cheers,
Thank
thanks,
you.
bye.
Oh, what a wonderful evening we're having so far. That is so good. I've got a last message that's coming in here from a Mandy. Mandy, are you joining me? Mandy. And then, oh my God, it's been 2.5 hours. Wow. Where's that time gone? Has everybody enjoyed it, by the way? If you have, please leave your comments. Would you like me to come back next week? Now, this is a surprise. What can I tell you? And it's beautiful. You know what I can honestly say is it's lovely to hear other people's views, aspects, and what's gone on in other people's lives. What you feel that you like, you're enjoying life is a value, really. It is. Peace and quiet is a value. Please leave your comments below. Mandy, are you joining me tonight? Hello, Mandy. Can you see me? Mandy, we've been talking about how you cope, how things are working out for you. And also, have you ever experienced the paranormal before? I'm going to leave it with you now, Mandy. Here you are. Ready? 1, 2, 3, let's go. Hello, my
Hi.
dear.
Hi.
I love this.
My hair's too frizzy.
No, it's gorgeous. It really is. Suits you.
Thank you.
It really does. So, Mandy, is it okay for calling you that name? Yes?
Yes, yeah.
Yes, and have you? It's the first time you've joined me live. That
It
is
is,
lovely.
yeah.
So, have you enjoyed listening and watching?
Yeah, I watch you. I do watch you. It's just I've never gone on to do a live with you before, but tonight I thought I would.
That is so lovely. So, what would you like to share with us all?
Well, what
What
it
is?
is, in the house that I live in, a few things happen, but they happen. It's not like it's just been a one-off. It's been going on in all the time I've lived here. Like in my spare room, you can hear the light switch going on and off,
Oh wow!
and the light is actually on. Once if you go in the room when you've heard it, the light's sometimes on, and you get tugging when you're in the kitchen. Pulls you. My child experienced it. She screamed and run upstairs. My partner's experienced it, and in the spare room where the light goes on and off, I used to be able to hear like an old man coughing, but like
Oh wow!
struggling to cough. And then it was about 2 years ago. I was sat on the front doorstep and two people went past and I got talking to him, and it was their uncle that lived here, and she said that he suffered bad with his chest in that, and that was the room he used to stay in. And I said, I hear him. I said, and sometimes I'll say to him, because I knew his name was John, and I'll say to him like, oh, not tonight, John, because you're on and off, I'm tired. And I also see a black cat.
Black cat. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got John. Is
Yeah,
that the
that was the
gentleman who
guy.
resided
It was
in the
the guy
place?
who used to live here, but he died in this house.
Right. Okay. So did you feel that he died upstairs in that room then?
No, he died in the bath. My neighbour was telling me he died in the bath, but that room where the light goes on and off and where I used to hear him coughing, trying to get up like phlegm, is the room that he used to stay in.
Oh wow! So what who lives in that room now then?
No one. That's me daughter's art and crafts room with all the toys and stuff.
Right. Okay. So it's got art and crafts. Has she ever experienced something upstairs then?
She's never said anything. She just felt, it was one night we were in the kitchen and she felt someone pull her leg and she screamed and run up the stairs. But
Oh bless her.
I
Yeah.
sense things, and I always have done from being a young age. I get weird feelings in my stomach, and if I get certain feelings, I know whether it's something bad's going to happen or stuff like that, and I follow my tummy a lot of the times, and a lot of the times I'm right.
Yes, but it's
So
the solar plexus, isn't it? It's your instincts,
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
You know, and you've got to follow them. Definitely. So you've had this light around you for a long time. How long you
Yeah.
lived in the house for then?
Coming up 8 years.
So on average, would you say this is like it happened? Ooh, I do apologize. I've just sort of dropped my pen. So normally it happens in passing stages. So
Yeah.
for instance, as we're just drawing away from the summer solstice, now we're walking into the winter solstice, which is the 21st of December. September, October, November is autumn. It normally happens and it heightens around about the back end of September to the beginning of October, where it's very vibrant. And that's why a lot of people say the experience ghost, or whatever it is. Would you say it happens regular all year round, or does it have its moments?
It has its moments. See, I went into my partner's mum's house one time, and I said, oh, the cat. And my partner looked and I said, oh, I've just seen a cat pass me. And when I described a cat, it was a cat that had passed.
Oh, so there's the cat again.
Not the black cat. It was a total different opposite cat, but I picked it up in the house and she hadn't had it for a while because it had died, but I didn't know her then.
Oh, wow.
So before I met her, this cat had passed, and I picked the cat up when I was at her house one time. I picked the cat up, and when I described the cat, it was a cat that she'd lost. The colours and stuff, I don't know,
But spirit animals are very, very close to us because they connect on the innocent side of things, don't they? But the black
Yeah.
cat that you represent, you feel it's for John that lived there, yeah?
Well, it must be, because that's like
Yeah.
the only three things that happen in the house. The four things, sorry, is the coughing, the light, the tugging, and the cat. So yeah, they must
At
all have
meowing
something.
then.
But the tugging's on the leg. You know, like a child would tug at your leg.
Oh, right, yes.
It's at your leg. It's not even like on your arm or like a height of a gentleman. You know, it's. So I don't
Right.
know.
So the tugging normally happens around about the kitchen area,
Yeah, it
and then
happens in
that
the
is
kitchen.
stated there as a kitchen area. And then he died in the bathroom, and then the
Yes.
bedroom,
Yes.
the bedroom with the light switch going on and off.
Yeah.
So has your husband heard this as well?
Yeah, he's heard it. He's felt the tugging.
Oh, wow. That's interesting, isn't it? And you've been
Yeah.
there 8 years.
Yeah.
So does it really get to the point? And isn't it funny that you mentioned about the two people that, well, is it a coincidence? Would you say it's a coincidence that you walked past and they just said all the information about the people that lived in the house and the man that died in the house, and his name was John? It's
Well,
weird,
no,
isn't it?
because it was, because when they stopped and they started talking to me, they asked me like, "Do you like living here?" So I said, "Yeah." And then
Oh.
when she said, "Oh, it was my uncle," and I said, "Oh, I know he's still here." So she says, "Oh, is he?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "He flicks the light on." So I was telling her that he flicks the light on, and I could hear him. I can hear him sometimes, like coughing, trying to cough, like phlegm up. And she said, "Oh, yeah, he had a really bad chest." And I said, I hear him. I said, "But sometimes," I said, "in the past," I said, "I've got in my bed and he's flicking the light." And I'll say, "Not tonight, John." I says, and he stops.
And he does stop when you acknowledge him.
Yeah.
So in terms of, it just feels like this gentle soul. Could have been a gentle soul. I mean, you've never heard any other about him, have you?
No,
Like
I didn't. I
he
don't
was a
know him
wicked
from
man
Adam.
or anything. No.
No.
Okay. But it's fascinating, because it's like what I've said before. People live with this, and they live amongst this sensitive side, and you just go through common practice. Oh, right, okay, the lights are flashing. Oh, it's only John in the next room, where other people would be really, really freaked out by it. But it comes natural to you, though, in a way, Mandy, in terms, because you're all aware that there is a lot of things that we haven't explained and can't explain in terms.
That's what I say to my partner. I say to him, I said, it's not as if I go out, but sometimes like I see things. Like there was one time I was going to bingo with my mum, and as we got to the place that we were going, I stopped and I went, "Wow." And she said, "What?" And I says, "There's a girl stood in that doorway. Can you not see her?" And she goes, "Oh, don't be so bloody stupid. There's no girl." I said, "There's a girl there." And I took my phone out and I took a picture, because I could see her clear as day. And when we got into the thingy, I got onto the picture and zoomed in. And when I shown her, and I went, "Did you not see that?" And she went, "Oh my good God, no, I did not." She couldn't see it, but I could see it clear as day.
You see, that's the true clarity of recognition as well. You see, if a spirit wants you to see them, they will. And maybe there was a message that
I hope so, because there's somebody would love to see. So I hope that one day that she will stand in front of me, or I know it's her for the way she's done something or something.
Is that connected towards your mum's side of the family?
No.
No, because I need to let you know that there's been a broken heart around you, and it's something that you could never ever understand why this has been snatched away. And it got snatched away so quickly, and it's left you with a heaviness that you've tried your best to come to terms with it, love. But you know, when it gets to you, like, why give this to me and then take it away? Why? Why understand this? And that is a strength. And if you look at it, I know this sounds awful, Mandy, but we could go down a lot of avenues with this, my dear, and turn around and say to ourselves, well, the inevitable is the inevitable, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whatever crosses our path, we've got to learn with it
Yeah.
in life.
Yeah.
But when it comes to somebody that is starting their life and being as vibrant as they are, and then all of a sudden they're getting taken away, that hurts.
Yeah.
That hurts so raw. And I can understand when you're trying to say that you're trying to hold everything together and be the man you are when your heart belongs to somebody on the other side. And that's even harder, you know? I do get this beautiful girl coming in this vibration, but I do get a gentleman with her as well. So you've lost two people that are very close to you. But she's like a beautiful light. And she comes in like a light. And she's like very, oh, like this. She's like this at you. She's like, oh, great, it's amazing. this is she is. And she's always flicking her hair and stuff like this. But it's her way of letting you know that she'll wrap her arms around you, give you a kiss, and run out the door. Do you see what I mean? That's the way she is. And I just feel like all of a sudden I just got tired and then I had to go.
Most definitely, yeah.
Yeah. So she's with you always, but you're very, very strong, you two together. You'll never be apart, love, because from the minute she was born is the minute that she ever stretched your love for her was just unique, was beautiful. But in terms and love, it's like we always say, every year that goes by and the memories that we've got, it's like, why give her a memory when she should have a full life ahead of her?
It was weird as well because when I lost her last year, I went to a car boot sale and there was a load of you know, the blingy photo frames and stuff and pictures. And when I went and got some, the woman who was selling them said, "Oh, do you not want them all? Just give us a fiver." So I said, "Oh, go on then." And she dropped them off, so I hadn't seen them all. And when I got one, it was the verse of the song that was played at a funeral. So I've got it on my bedroom wall because it was like how weird that. It was like it was meant to be. It was strange, and I thought, wow.
Oh, isn't that? That's comfort. That's what that
but out
is.
of everybody, I would want her to be around me.
She always is.
I'm so pleased about that she's
so vibrant. She's got the most beautifulest face, and the eyes are dazzling, sparkling.
Yeah, they are. We're
Like
very
you
blue.
say, like you always said, have you still got the other two children here? Is that it's still two here?
No, I've only got one here now.
Look after them.
Oh, I do.
Please. But there is a little boy around you.
Yeah.
He's your grandson, is he? Or is a little boy?
No, it was my boy, 2003.
Because I need to let you know he's never ever away from your embrace, a little boy. And that's why the right side of your hand goes cold. Because he's always holding your hand. He's always there. And he never ever stopped loving you. Ever stopped loving you. And do you know what gets to you more is you wanted so much for your kids, and it just feels like this has left a massive, massive separation. It's left something cold in a way.
Yeah.
You know? We all know we're all mums, and it's our worst fear, this. Andy, nobody could ever describe to you how you get through your days, love, but the power of strength you do. And it just feels like she was so vibrant. The way that she came through the door is like she wanted to wrap her arms around you and hug you forever, and the plaits in your hair, and you know, all of this, that, and the other. It's her way of letting you know that's a bit of me. That's me. But in come to terms with this, love, it's the sudden shock of it all. That 1 minute she was wrapping her arms around you, and the next minute she's gone.
Yeah.
That's what you can't understand.
Yeah.
And she's going like this. She's always going like this, as if to say everything's great now. Everything's great. Everything's hunky dory.
She'll be happy
Everything's
because
fine.
she's reunited with her husband.
Yes, but another thing is as well, the two of them are laughing and joking here, and they
I
are
can
very
imagine it.
different. They are very different with each other. But your daughter could only reach to a certain point in life, and then she had to find a break in life. And she's with her husband, and they are very similar together. But she's winding them up, right? And they can't be apart. They can't. But where's your niche now, love? Where's your baby?
I am.
You know, you've got a son, yeah?
No, a little girl.
A little girl. Well, who's this little boy around you? He's either 14 or 15.
No, I lost a baby in 2003, which was a boy.
So,
Which 2003, which so we would have been 20.
right, so I need to let you know that he's coming through as well. But your daughter, she's going to give you such a blessing in life, love. You know, she's going to give you such hope in life, because I just feel like the two of them, the three of them are together. And you know what I can only, what's with the Amy Winehouse type of phrase here? What's the connection to that? Did
Amy
anybody like Amy Winehouse music type of thing? Because I can hear it in the background. Very similar, very faint, but I can hear it in the background. Okay? So whether that's connected to your daughter, I've got to give that to you. She wants to let me know that she's always wearing the new trendy clothes. And she also wants to tell you as well, she'll go out as a statement. Okay? But she's trying to advise me with the love that she's got for you. She's all around you. She's everywhere you are. Okay? She is everywhere you are. She wants to show me as well, there is a Laura or Lauren. It's beginning with an L. She wants to give me here. And she wants to tell me she's with her husband. So them two, did they have a little boy?
The only Lauren I know, but I've only lost one child. I've not lost a daughter or anything. I've lost my mum.
You've
Well,
lost your
someone
mum.
who was as close as a mother to me, but I've not lost a daughter.
Where's the connection to Catherine? And where's the connection to a lovely, lovely Laura or a Lauren connection?
A Lauren is somebody that come and lived with us for a bit, but she's still here, but she's got a son and two girls.
Because I need to let you send love to Lauren. Now, your mum's energy is coming through, but there is a young girl with her as well. So I need to bring that through. And your son is there. Your son that you passed, he's with you as well. Your mum, do you know what it is? She's not your mum, she's your best mate. She is the one thing that would run at any length and any strength. But she had 2 marriages, did she?
No, nearly.
Because I'm picking up on that she tread carefully. Can you understand that?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? To let you know, she had dad from a young age, did she? And then she married dad for 36 years. And then he passed over. And then she married again.
No, she only married once, and she was young when my mum was young. She only died last year, but she was only young.
But where's the connection towards I'm picking up on a connection towards a gentleman that's coming through here. And he wants to let me know that he's right beside your mum as a husband.
Yeah.
So that's your dad.
Yeah.
But I pick up on that she married again.
No, she met someone when she was young, when she lived in the Isle of Wight, and she was meant to marry him, but she got off and she didn't marry him. And then she ended up getting with my dad, and then she married him.
Because I need to let you understand here with your love for your mum, right? She's trying to give love to you and your daughter. She's trying to tell me that she's right beside her, but she's just as vibrant as you. And she also wants to let you know that she'll always run through her everything, every channel she runs at you. Okay? She doesn't like hold back and stand still, your mum. She would
No,
just
she didn't.
basically telling you that she's having the time of her life. But she's also trying to let you understand as well that she's still as young as hot. That's what she wants to let you understand. Now, she is with another lady, but she's with your dad. It must be your father that she's with then, because they're the happiest they've ever been in a long time. Okay? And that's important for you to know this, because your mom would have a laugh, but she used to wind your dad up terrible.
Yeah, she did.
To have an absolute, everything was a joke and everything, you couldn't have took her serious. Do you see what I
No,
mean?
you actually couldn't, no.
Who had a problem with the back of the brain?
She died of aneurysm. She had 2
Yeah, because I need
aneurysms.
to let you know the back of the brain. Okay? And she wants to let me understand as well. There's a Catherine or Kathleen. She wants to
Kathleen
give
was
me this.
my dad's sister.
Well, she wants to give me Kathleen. And she also wants to let me know a lady who died in her late 30s. Okay, so I need to give you that as well. So
Okay.
she's with all these people. Your mom will never leave your side, love, because you've got a prayer formation right next to your mother. You've got some prayers that are connecting to them photographs that you told me about, the photo frames. And your love for her, poof, it's the love for a mother to a daughter. That's
Yeah.
what's breaking her heart. Now, can I ask as well, where's the connection towards Heather? It's either Heather or Heath. She's trying to give me Heather, okay? She wants to give me this to give to you. Will you let your daughter understand that her brother's always with her, but also she needs to give you a break sometimes? And Mum wants to let you know she needs to just sit and listen to you sometimes. Your voice is not heard.
You're right there. She's 8. She rules the roost.
She's very persistent what she wants to do. You were very calm as a child. She's not. She's the opposite. Okay.
Yeah.
She wants to let me know that she's given me like a chorus, like a choir. She's given me like a choir connection. Okay. She's not going to give you a hard time in life, love. She's just going to make sure that she gives everybody else a hard time. And I'm laughing because I'm the one that's telling you. You wait until the next 10 years when you get people coming up to you saying, you know your daughter. Did you catch it on a good day, did you? Oh, dear God. But that's what's going to happen. And that's the terms, and that's where the connection comes in. Do you know what I can honestly say towards your mom now? She is a vibrant, she is like a breath of fresh air. And that incident in the back of her head is never, ever stated now, love. It's her way of letting you understand that she didn't need that. She never needed that. She just needed you, but you never got that chance to hold each other before she passed, love. And that's what broke your heart. You felt that Mum died alone. She didn't. She heard the men whispering to her. She heard the gentleman coming through. And that's her love for you. So she ran. She didn't just cross over and run up the pearly gates. No, she found the escalator. Don't you ever fear of that, by the way, Mandy, because it often worries you that it runs in the family, if anything connected to the brain. All I say to you, there was nothing and there was no forewarning in that. None. You just couldn't understand what was going on.
No.
But I just want to let you understand as well that your mum went through so much but she come back fighting. She came back laughing.
Yeah.
Did she leave you a brooch or some form of pendant?
She actually gave me, because my dad died 11 years ago, and she actually gave me her wedding ring and his wedding ring, because me and my partner
Oh,
were going to get married, so I've got them in my drawer.
so are you going to make it like a figure of 8? Like, are you going to put one, are you going to melt the two of them together and make
No,
it like a figure of 8?
we're going to use them when we get married.
Oh, isn't that beautiful? Oh, but you're doing the opposite. You're wearing your dad's and the connection to mum's.
No, I'm going to wear my mum's and my partner will wear my dad's.
I can honestly tell you that'll be a beautiful wedding, that. The most loveliest wedding ever. So your daughter will be 14 when that happens.
Okay.
So she's 11 now, is she?
No, she's 8. She's 9 next month.
Right, well, I need to let you know, between 13 and 14, you wait until she gets a pair of heels so she can dance the night away. Yes, definitely. Oh, that's so lovely. That's so beautiful, Mandy. You know, I can't see, you know, in time, as you mentioned to me, it's the loss of a daughter, it's the loss of a mother, the loss of a sister. No, your mum is, you were the mother at times.
Yeah, had to be. With
Because
the
she couldn't have took
sometimes.
life serious enough. She wouldn't, and she would still doesn't. So you wish that you had some of her light heart. You have. But just take your time in life, love, because believe me, there is going to be a lot of exciting things ahead of you.
Oh, good.
Coming back to John,
Yeah,
interesting. If he starts working his ticket, would you
yeah.
like me to come over? Where are you based?
Halt whistle.
Holtwhistle. That
Yeah,
is Hexham way.
yeah.
Would you like me to come and visit you
Yes, please.
and have a look?
Yes, please.
Would that be lovely?
Yes, that would be lovely.
Well, let me get my diary together, because if you don't mind, I would look into it and find out what John's intentions are and the communication, especially when it comes towards your daughter, and especially when it comes towards you trying to find a bit of peace.
Thank you.
Unless you want me to leave him alone and then you just...
No, it'd be nice to know whether he's just here because he wants to be here, or, you know, personally, it doesn't bother me, but it was like, I chuckled when it got hold of my daughter. She just screamed and run up the stairs, and I
see.
said to her, it's the living you want to be scared of, not the dead.
Very true. Very, very true. But let's see where that goes, because I can be able to organize a couple of things. That's if you want me to. I mean, like I say, I could be able to send you an email, have a come over, have a look around. I'll have to film it though for footage and things like that.
Yeah,
And
no
then we
problem.
can take that as a next step forward.
Yeah,
What do
no
you think?
problem.
That'd be
Yeah,
lovely, that, Mandy. That'd be really good.
yeah,
Yeah.
because I'll be honest, the black cat scares me a little bit.
The black cat.
Even when I see it, because I don't like try and look up onto books or stuff like this to try and draw me to the spirit world or anything like that. But when I see it, I've always known that a black cat sometimes can mean a bad thing. You know, so that does sometimes. I do think, well,
How
is
often do
this
you
cat?
see it?
Sorry.
How often do you see it?
I'll be honest, I've not seen it for a while. But when I say a while, I'd say 3 months, 4 months. But I used to see it quite regular. And then when I sit and I think about when I did see it regular, a lot of bloody bad stuff happened after that.
Really?
Julia. Think about it. It is. Yeah.
Has your
Yeah, I
husband
would
ever seen
actually. I
it?
would like you to. Yeah, please, if you would.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'll come over. I mean, got to make sure you got the best tea.
Oh yes, no, that's not a problem at all.
I have to
And
say this.
and ginger nut biscuits.
And ginger nut biscuits, yes. Yes. No, I'll definitely come over because I want to start getting involved in the paranormal set because, like you said, you've lived with it for 8 years or more now. Okay. And it's something that is reigned, it's something that's there. But if this black cat has got no involvement with John, we need to then find out
Now, where
where's
it's
it
coming
coming
from.
from
Yeah.
and why it's there.
See, and my
Because
dog
you're
as
right.
well. It used to, at certain times at night, about 9:30 at night, the dog used to bark down the stairs as if, I don't know whether that's when John used to come in from the pub, I don't know. But he used to, he's not done it for a while, but he used to go down and bark about 9:30 at night.
Okay. So we understand the John. Have you ever asked anybody if the John had a black cat?
No, I haven't. He didn't like cats.
No.
My neighbour told me he didn't like cats because when I moved in here, there was a load of broken bottles all in the back, all smashed up because he
Oh,
didn't
of
like
course it
them.
would, because that's what they used to do a long time ago. Reflect off the cats, isn't
Cats,
it?
yeah.
And the birds as
The
well.
backyard was full of glass everywhere. So maybe it's the cat coming back to get him for doing that.
But then things, I mean, don't get me wrong, cats run off between two worlds.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean? And especially if it's connected towards spirituality. I mean, they're beautiful, don't get me wrong. Cats are very, very elegant and they're very beautiful, but they're very mysterious at the same time.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Yeah, I think I'll come over and make a visit for you then, Mandy. If that's
That's
if
good.
like I say, if it's okay with you.
Yeah, that's
And
that's fine.
as long as the family is okay, and then we can be able to find out what exactly is going on and why he keeps on flicking the lights.
Right.
You
Yeah,
know,
that'll be great, yeah.
and see what happens, yeah?
Yeah, just for peace of mind, if anything, isn't it?
Well, that's exactly it. And confirmation, if you can find a channel and I'll meditate and then we'll get the pendulum in and then we'll be able to find out a light. And then you can be a direct source to him and find out why he's there.
Yeah.
And find out if he did own a black cat. If he didn't, where's this cat coming from?
Come from, yeah.
Because that would be very interesting. Leave it with me, Mandy.
Thank you
Yeah,
very
and we'll
much.
be able to connect. I mean, if you got my email, if not, I will send it to you. Don't worry. But send me a message, and we'll definitely get on top of that. And if you
Yeah.
don't mind, maybe my live followers would be interested in watching that.
Yes, no
Or
problem.
is that okay? Is that okay
Yeah.
with you? Oh, that
Yeah.
is beautiful. Mandy, everything happens for a reason, you know. Your mum's very vibrant, love and empathy around you. And I want to say thank you very much for your time. I hope
And
the message gave you comfort.
it
But
has. It's
also,
given me a lot of comfort. Thank you very much.
but also you give me a lot of comfort to know that a lot of things do happen. And yes, spirit can be interpreted towards what's going actually on in the house, and also what exactly is haunting the house.
Yeah.
We'll go with that. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, please.
Fabulous, my dear. Thank you very much.
Thanks
Thank
very
you.
much.
Have a
Take care.
lovely evening. Take
And
care,
you, love.
love. Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye. So that was so intriguing. I'm absolutely taken back by all of it, really. You've been absolutely beautiful. You really have. And everybody that's watched, I just want to say thank you very much for your time. And I hope you enjoyed the first night's podcast because I've absolutely loved it. Would you like me back next Sunday? next Sunday. What do you think of that? Give me a thumbs up, because I think we're going to have to call it a night now. It's been nearly, 3 hours. Worse than 3 hours gone. And you stayed with me for 3 hours. God bless you. Yeah. And hey, it's so lovely to see you all. It really is. And thank you very much for your time. Thank you so much for taking part and talking openly about how you're feeling. We went delving into so much tonight, but it means a lot and it shows empathy. It does. So watch out for interesting things that's going to lead to Mandy's house as well. And also, anybody else out there that would like to send ghost pictures in for next week, please send them in to suzannegill at suzannegill.net. And on that note, I'm going to go and get a cup of tea. I'm not going to go and get a ginger biscuit because we haven't got any. Damn it. But I'm going to go and get a cup of tea anyway, because I think it's time. I'd leave it with you. Please leave your comments below. Good night and look after yourself. And thank you again for taking part.